Hey, Andrea Boo. No, left turn. What's going on? Hey, there. What is happening? I didn't get to put the banner up. Let me fix that. Hello, sugar.
What's up, Lori? What's you doing? Can you hear me? Lori? Can you hear me? Huh? I think I might need to go. Can you hear me, Lori?
Guys.
Okay,
Hey,
good,
Callie Love.
good.
Punitive. Sunshine Girl. How you doing tonight? I didn't know if y'all were as us. And might want to talk about some of the stuff we done seen today. My Andrea,
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you, boo.
Let me go out. Can you hear me?
Andrea. She dropped on out. And what's going on with this? Let me make sure she in this laptop. Make sure it ain't on the head.
Can you hear me, Lori? Okay, Lori.
And
Going once. Going twice.
hey,
Lori.
Mercury Ride B.
Okay, Lori. What's wrong with your StreamYard? What's wrong with the StreamYard, Lori? Come on now. Lori, what's wrong with your StreamYard? I can hear you, Andrea. Okay, Lori, where are you at? Hey, everybody in the chat. Can you hear me, Lori?
Say something, Andrea.
Yeah, okay, so now we can hear each other. Okay. Okay.
I think it's something
Huh?
again.
Okay, Lori. What's wrong with your StreamYard? Get it together, Lori. Come on now. Uh, just give us a minute. We're trying to work on the StreamYard. I don't know what's going on. We got a little technical difficulty. Please be patient. While we working on it, you guys can talk in the chat because I don't know where Lori is at. Lori. Okay, what's wrong with your what's wrong with your what
Hello.
you call? Are we good now?
We we do not have a not at all.
Okay.
Miss were saying we wanted to say happy Monday. And what you guys doing? What y'all doing?
Man, I've been in the house all day
Andrea.
with. I've been in the house all day with the kids. You know, they out of school for a whole month. We had
Oh
to get.
yes, you have been.
Yeah, we had to go get some toilet paper. In San Francisco, they put in a lockdown for 3 weeks in San Francisco. So pretty much, if it's doing it in San Francisco, they gonna probably do it down here where I'm at too. So I had to go get some toilet paper, some more groceries, and we in the house. That's it. And we got
Oh yeah.
it's a lot. Okay, I'm not used to being in the house.
Lord just gave me a rundown on what's in the store and what ain't in the store.
all the doggone shelves are empty. It's
So Jay done
ridiculous.
earlier in QB's chat for a minute. That might just sound it sounds like it's
Lori, is your StreamYard working? Lori, can you hear me, Lori?
oh I don't know what happened. I can't.
Can you hear me, Lori?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Maybe let me go in it on my regular computer. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull in on my regular. It better act right. I don't know what's going on with it, but
I know.
let's see. Let's see. I mean, like it's his control. Right. Let me enter the broadcast. Two of me. And there we go. Okay, do I sound better? Sound better?
Yes, but you got two of you on the screen.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, I just got rid of one of me.
You got rid of one of
okay. I got rid of one of me. Girl, okay. Two of me is just way too much. So now that we got Houston together, what y'all doing, man? What's going on? Yeah, we got to get more supplies, Mercury, before Andrea go and buy everything up.
I did buy everything up. Shoot, the shelves are empty. Ain't no shoot. Barely can get toilet paper. Shoot.
Yeah, my daughter-in-law just told me, she gave me the rundown on what was there, what ain't there. It looks like I can eat cereal, snacks. But now,
I say, Lori, what happened? What happened over there, Miss Nicole Tyler chat? Because I missed everything. I only got a little bit of what was going on.
Well, this is what I had heard, right? This is what I had seen. Because when somebody said something to QB chat about Nicole Tyler crying, I was like, what? What's wrong, Nicole? So when I went over there, evidently, from what I gathered, hey, Mom, can you pull my door so you can start looking at me like I'd have lost my mind? My mama is really looking at me like, bitch. Thanks, Sandra. Anyway, so when I went over there, she was upset, and I can understand. One, I know she's tired because the weekend probably left her just drained on that and everything. But evidently, Kwani doxed her and Jason. Why?
Wait a minute. Yeah. Kwani and Jason doxed her?
No. Kwani doxed her, and Kwani also doxed Jason.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. But why did Kwani dox her? I'm confused. I told you Kwani been mad ever since she seen Nicole in Atlanta.
Yep, and this is what Miss Nicole thinks too. So I get that. And everybody can see that Tracy had this little thing going on of, I ain't mad, I don't care, damn y'all. kind of spirit on her. And with that spirit, she was pretty doggone ticked off. So she did not stand up for Nicole as Nicole thought that she should have. Now, evidently, and I haven't really watched Miss Nicole, and so Nicole wouldn't let anybody talk about Tracy, or or Kwani. Wouldn't let nobody talk about it. If they called in talking about him, she would immediately hang up and stuff like that. So she been standing up for Tracy and standing up for Kwani. I don't know, but she been standing up for Tracy. And evidently, old girl, Tracy, saw that she was going to dox. So Kwani was going to dox her, Miss Nicole, and did not say, don't you do that. Why you going to dox her? Don't do that shit. Okay, so.
Okay, so my question is, did Nicole thought that Tracy was her friend? I just want to know that.
Yes, she did. Yes. She felt like Tracy was her friend because Tracy, because evidently they came to a truce last year sometime, and they've been good ever since. But what else?
I'm just asking, how can somebody be your friend and do Miss Nicole condone doxing? Because okay, then I can't be a friend with somebody who doxing people. I'm just saying that.
Well, she's Tracy the dog's friend, not Tracy the doxer's friend, evidently.
Okay, so if she do it to Sean Bradley, she gonna do it to Nicole when she get mad at lady. I'm just saying.
She didn't dox Nicole. She didn't dox Nicole. She just did not stand up for Nicole when Kwani doxed her.
Okay, so Nicole feel like Tracy should told Kwani it was not okay.
Right. You can't hear me? My volume went down. I can tell you why. Let me fix that. I know why. Because if I told y'all where the mic was on this computer, y'all would be like, seriously, Lord? I'm gonna need you to get it together. Get it together.
I told you Kwani was upset when she said Nicole in Atlanta, and she said that she'd be giving Nicole tea. She talked to Nicole behind the scenes. So Kwani was very upset. But if I was Nicole, I wouldn't give a damn. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from getting my bag. And if I have an opportunity to advance in life, and people who would claim they were my friend don't celebrate that, what kind of friend is them?
Exactly. And that's the whole thing. What kind of friend was Tracy to watch Kwani dox her? Know she was going to dox her and not stand up. I sound better, Levon? I'm glad because I put on the headset. And Kwani is in a rage still? God dang.
But my thing is, when my friends get a new job or get a promotion, I'll be so happy for them because I want to celebrate them. When I do something, they celebrate me. Because to me, when you don't celebrate your friends, you just hating on them.
But you have some people that are hateful.
That's why I don't have haters as friends. When I find one of my friends a hater, I let the person go. Period.
Stop punitive. And it ain't a white desktop. I had this computer built. So it's just that the mic on it is way like on the floor because I got tired of the daggone webcam and it was getting on my nerves. So I kind of pushed it over and switched. So there. But December, you can't hear me? As big as my mouth is, and I fixed it on Houston's side. I did. Yes, I did. I don't know what's going on with or why Nicole felt like she would, take up for her. Well, I guess evidently Tracy had taken up for her at some point. And I can understand too, Miss V, how Nicole feel. If somebody talking about Andrea and I'm in their chat, and if I don't say nothing, I'll be like, oh yeah, okay, and just keep it moving, then how that look? Okay. How is
I'll be asking Lord, what kind of friend are you? Let somebody in the chat drag me. Oh no.
yeah, she would
I be
literally fly across the country and I would never hear the end. I'd be scared to open my door. This is one person that I would be real scared to be doxxed by right here on the line. I can hear her knocking on the door. Hey, Wrench. I can hear, why you do that? Lord, I thought you was my friend.
Thank you. I thought she was my friend. I thought she was my friend.
I ain't trying to get beat up by Andrea. Nope. But you're right though. How that look? I mean, even when somebody try to talk about anybody, the wrench, left turn, any of y'all, and I'd be like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's going why are you doing that? No. Not at all. And I did finally hear what you were saying or what you told me about on AA's channel. And I sent her an email. Yes, I did. I sent old girl an email because frankly, I am not trying to go back and forth and I'm trying to get this and I'm trying to be seen and I'm trying to use her to be seen and what? What? And how could who am I to invite her over to my channel? If you wanted to talk to her, you should have talked to her or sent her an email. I'm like, but she told me to. Wait.
Because I said I didn't have the damn email or the damn phone number. I'm going to say it again. That's what I said to you. Didn't I say that?
Yes, you did. Because I said, you don't want to email her? I ain't got a thing. I was like, oh, Jesus. And she is pissed. And again, that is one person I do not want coming across the country at me is this one on the phone. She says email, I email.
But the thing I would say is everybody who went to Atlanta, I support them. I support anybody advancing their life.
That's right.
And there's nothing wrong with that. If you can't be celebrating your friends, family, people that you hang out with, and
that's right.
See them and can't see them improving their life, I call you a hater. And I see up in the hater. When I see a hater coming, I see up in that person. That's a hater.
Exactly. Pure hate.
Pure hate.
And if you got to be hating, well, I mean, it's just that jealousy spirit. It's that jealousy spirit. Levon want to know what happened on April's channel. You want to tell? Because look at here. Evidently, I ain't supposed to be. I ain't supposed to know nothing, say nothing, do nothing.
She ain't worth it.
But see, you may want to tell what happened because the people want to know. The people want to know.
The people want to know.
Levon said, "What happened? What had happened?
What had happened is tell Levon go over there and check Bama Girls thing out, and you will find. I have a whole nasty interview over there. You go over there and you'll find out what happened. Okay?
Oh, that's why she see. I didn't know you had went over to Bama. That's why she said. Then they ran over the Bama Girls. I was like, what?
I ain't ran over nowhere. I was invited. Tell you the truth, I don't run. I don't run nowhere. I be invited. See, I'm not an uninvited guest.
See,
I'm just saying. Go on over to the Bama Girl channel and check her out. The interviews right over there with her. Okay.
But for the damn record, I do not want to use Ask April to boost myself up. Yeah, I write Levon. Never mind. It ain't even. It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it.
She told me do not reach out to her. What she say? She said do not. You know what? If I was able, because she gonna take it and turn it completely around tomorrow, and I am not here for it. I am not checking for her, and I am not here for it.
But wait.
The name of the damn email was "You Have It Wrong." Matter of fact, you know what? I forget we got this screen share. Seeing is believing. These is receipts, right?
That's what they call it.
All right, then. So damn on it. Receipt. I am not the one, and you got. So let me. Okay. You got it wrong. Can I please say this, April? Wait a minute. Is it even big enough? Oh, I guess it is on the screen. Anyway, I didn't ask Andrea to email you the other night. She called me upset and pissed off and asked me to set up the live for her. No problem. I'll do it because Andrea was fit to be tied and ready to kill. So she says, do it. I do it. And oh hell, I can't see from up here. That dig it. Eh, 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 eh. And oh, I said, oh yeah, because you didn't have your own channel right now. So I said I heard the number one caller just like she did. QB wanted to know what the timestamp was, and I know I was looking for it for Andrea. Now you have the wrong oh hell, the wrong idea, period. You said that you don't want me in your chat or supporting from the sides. Fine, I don't care. And I'm not looking to have any issues with you. Can you leave me out of whatever conspiracy you think I'm involved in? Okay? Period. Now, daggone it. She sent me the email back and she said, I didn't ask you, woman, I didn't say you asked her to do anything. I also didn't say anything about not wanting your support if you didn't pick a side. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Please just stop contacting me for any reason. Thank you. I replied back because I wasn't gonna say no. I was like, you know what? I said, okay, thanks. No harm meant. I just wanted you to know because I'm not trying to have a problem with you or anybody else. God damn it. I'm sick and tired of the well, she cussed at me. Well, she said this, that, and the other. Well, she said that's a damn lie. No, I didn't. Okay. No, I did not. So sheesh. So can we put it to bed?
Yes, we
Period.
can.
Thank
Period.
you. Thank you.
We're done.
Ooh,
Ain't nobody checking for her, and we're good.
you see that man in the back, girl? That's how I feel right about now. Okay, April, please. Let's just dead it. Dead it.
But tell Laverne, I don't know which. I know it was that Bama girl, and I don't know what day. I think it was Saturday. What's the day? I don't know what my days are. I believe it was Saturday. Tell Laverne, okay?
It might be Saturday. I didn't know she was interviewing anywhere. She already got 2 jobs. I didn't know she was interviewing any damn well.
Okay. But it ain't that important. But I said what I said and I meant it. Period.com.
Thank you.
And we're moving on.
And we're moving on. You see that thing?
Did you see Heidi drag Tracy?
Ooh, I did hear. Yes. Oh, did y'all hear that dragon? Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, Mercury. She think that Andrea was gonna cry and was gonna. But you know what? I ain't supposed to say nothing. Andrea, was you supposed to cry?
I'm a grown ass woman, dog. I don't cry about people I don't know.
Ew.
I got children. If they got a problem, I might cry. If it's my daddy, I might cry. If it's my sisters and brothers, I might cry. If it's my best friend, I'm definitely gonna be crying. But I don't cry with people I don't really know, thinking they know me.
There you go. There it is.
Keep it moving.
There it is, right there. There it is. And ain't nothing special Ed about this chick here.
Thank you.
Okay, this chick got more money than me, her, all us together. This chick here, ooh, yes, you got the recap on it. Now the lid is closed, although there's no crying in baseball. Although I am sure that I'm not the one looking for content and Andrea's not the one looking for content. Maybe this is a way to wring something out of people that you was maybe drying up some. I don't know. Just you know.
We have our own original content what we want to talk about. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's pretty original. We just
it's pretty original. We just messing around tonight, but we have our own original content. We think about stuff before we come live. I'm just saying.
That's true. That is true. Oh yeah. And Left Turn, you are right. It is called hating for no reason. I don't quite get it. You know, some of these chicks got. I mean, if I was Nicole, I would have told Tracy to take her doggy cell phone and just gone back in your dog house and been done with it. Now, Kwani, I don't know her, but evidently everything I done heard about her ain't cute. Not in the least bit. So I'm
Miserable.
tired of these damn doxing folks. Come on, people.
So, we had enough with the alphabet lady. We don't need no more people doing that.
Nope.
We
Nope.
just don't. I mean, it's like, can we have a little peace? I mean, people personal life should stay their personal life.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna give a little bit of peace. One person go down. One. It don't take but one.
They already, so one person already went down.
No, no. We ain't talking about for fighting. We talking about for doxing. One person to go down for that reason. For YouTube to stand up and oh no, left turn. I should have been up here begging for my rent money.
I'm too proud to beg. I'm too proud to beg. That's why I ain't go
Yeah,
to.
well, I'm not. And I could use some gas money. And I love McDonald's, so
that's why I just not gonna do that. My daddy, if I told my daddy I'll be somewhere begging, he would look at me like, "What I tell you when you grew up? If you don't work, you don't eat." He told all of the kids that. So I'm just saying.
Can I borrow one of your kids to get some sympathy? Just I just want to hold them in my lap and and just say, "Oh, baby, baby."
My dad be
stories.
My dad be like, you know better. You know better.
Left Turn said a few sad stories. Okay, right. There was this one time, right, when I was working at the Center for Pain. See, you ain't gotta dox me. I used to work at a doctor's office called the Center for Pain. Anyway, I was going to get something to eat, and it had snowed a day or two before, and I knew it was some ice out there, right? But we had the soul food restaurant that was the bomb. So I was gonna go there before I went home and whatnot. So I get out the van, right? And I'm parked right there in front of the damn building, the business with them big plate glass windows, right? So I go ahead and get ready and get out the van, and I step on my tennis shoe, bust my ass completely. Bam, landed on my hand. Which hand was it? Oh, it was this hand, the right hand. Left on. I'm me punitive. I'm begging for my rent money, and I landed on my my right hand, and I had nails like everybody else be having up here. Then, girl, I was rocking my damn nails. Yes, I was. They was long and colorful and everything. See, no band camp. Too far back. This was just a few years ago, LaVon. Don't try to up me. So I landed right, and I broke like the pinky and well, that ain't the ring finger, but it's that next finger and part of my hand, right? And so I had to have a cast on it. But guess what? I didn't break nail on him. Not nail. So I had this big old red cast with all my nails still up there. And when I fell down, didn't nobody come out there and say, "Oh, ma'am, do you need some help? Are you okay?" Nobody. So I jumped up like I was in the Olympics and landed, bam. And I walked on in there and got my food and said, "Thank you." And they said, "Do you need to go?" "I'm fine. Thank you very much." And I walked back to the van, fighting back some tears. And I got in the van and drove myself to the emergency room. And all I could say was, "Damn, ouch, damn, ow." I had to wear that itchy damn thing for 6 weeks. Now, how much of my $1,200 of rent does that get me? Is it getting me anything?
Girl, man, sure.
Yeah, man. My nails stayed. That was some good nail techs. My nails stayed. Yes. Oh, Left Turn said, "Yeah, 500. Yeah. I got another couple stories. I could probably make the car payment too while we at it. Damn. Andrea, have you?
Yes.
Do you need any rent? Oh no, you good. You self-sufficient. My bad.
It's the only way. It's the only way. It's called financial freedom from anybody. Tell you what the hell to do. No man can kind of control me. Financial freedom. Okay, I call it financial freedom.
But yeah, I guess it better be because Levon ain't gave but $2. I mean, god dang. I broke fingers. My pinky finger still kind of crooked.
No.
Dang. I feel cheated. If everybody just put $1 in the till.
Oh, now you sound like Doxy Brown over there with that dollar.
Just put $1. Just $1. I did save my manicure. Yes, I did. And I had paid $45 for it. Yes, I did. And I'm cheap too.
You sell it.
The doctor said, "Oh, your nails still." Yes, they are.
It's crazy, Lord. It's crazy.
Yeah. So, I didn't put no sadness. This is what happened, and I just don't know. You have 2 + 2 on the way. Oh, damn punitive. Hey, Rebel. That's the money man right there. That's the money man right there, Rebel. We talking about sad stories so that we can, super chat. Wait, I can't super chat. I ain't monetized. But you can always cash
at me. PayPal.
Yes. Rebel, the drama today. Rebel. Oh my. Do you have anything that you'd love to contribute to the drama today? Let me drop this link.
Yes. Tell Rebel, come on down.
Come on down, money man. Come on down, because we know that you are the next contestant on the Atlanta house, or Atlanta YouTube is right. So we know that that's what's gonna happen, and that's the money man. Yes, sir. Left turn don't want to give me no more money. That's why she begging. That's all. That's all. Sure. Oh, look who's here.
Wait, let me make sure I'm covered my snooch up.
Covered a late night snooch up. Oh, amazing.
You know what?
Yes.
Yo, wait. What happened today?
Well,
you ain't know?
You didn't know about which one?
Which one?
Me falling when, a few years ago and breaking my hand, or something in the YouTube streets?
No, you said something happened today in the YouTube streets.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. And okay, so you want to start off with Heidi Fly after she drug Tracy?
Okay, I heard Heidi Fly. Baby, Heidi didn't leave anything for the scavengers. She left nothing.
Yes, she does.
Y'all better check. It is a half naked or naked black man in the bed in the dark.
You know what?
I'm just saying.
Dropped the mic. Heidi dropped the mic. Heidi dropped the mic on Tracy.
Baby, Heidi came off the porch windmilling. She took earrings off. She was barefoot. Baby, she unloosed her bra strap and she went in.
Yes, she did.
I want to go with Heidi and May.
Okay, Heidi said.
Heidi,
but
what
provoked that? What made that happen?
Yeah. Okay, well, so Heidi said that Tracy had been slick shading her, okay, and then I guess Heidi has a cooking channel, and she said that Tracy put a comment under her cooking channel and said no, and so Heidi was like, and then I guess she cussed Heidi out in the dark, so Heidi said, "Bitch, well, let's go." Oh, it's on. Heidi said it's on.
It's on.
So she cussed and drug her through the YouTube streets.
Okay, I saw that, and I baby, I fell out. It's something I wanted to address something also.
Yes,
okay.
So this whole thing about Rebel needs to stop waving a white flag, and I was going to ask you what that
means. Let
me tell you what it means and what I'm not gonna do.
Okay.
these people are gonna have to understand I'm a grown ass man. Stop trying to make me choose. I stand for right. I'm not for wrong. But if I like someone, for example, if it's Fi and Ask April, I'm not gonna attack that woman. I'm not going to Ask April. Whoever thinks I'm doing that, you need to get over. I'm not gonna do it because she didn't do anything to me. If they're roasting and gagging each other, I'm not in that. Those are two women arguing. Why am I jumping in a fight with them? You know? So I think people are always like, well, why are you playing nice? My channel is not geared for mess. My platform is not a beefing platform.
Right.
People back the hell up and stop expecting people to be like we're in high school. I'm not gonna do it. You can sit on one, kiss the blackest part of my R's because I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because people, what you're gonna say? I'm sorry.
So, I have a question for you. So they said the word on the street is you came for Lady Nika. Is that true?
What I said about Lady Nika was, Lady Nika, did we have an issue? Me and Lady Nika had no issue.
Okay.
They said I came for her because I said, Lady Nika, all of a sudden now you're jumping on the bandwagon saying Rebel don't have a backbone because of someone else saying that because they were pissed off at me liking Fi Babe. It goes back to that.
Right.
Oh, okay.
You remember when James said, Rebel, shut the F up, and I told him to shut the F up.
Yeah.
So the whole thing was, oh my God, Fi Babe must have put a battery in his back. No, absolutely not.
No, he got tired of hearing you.
Rebel, you don't have your own mind.
Okay, and that was the thing. So I said that. So when they did a panel, Lady Nika was on this panel saying, well, Rebel doesn't have a back. You know, someone said I didn't have a backbone, as if someone has to push me to respond.
Just say something. They just don't know.
And that's the thing. I don't go attacking people, but if you provoke me, I will give you the same energy that you give me.
Thank you. That's right.
So why is that me? Why is that being Fi Babe had to tell me something? Fi Babe said nothing to me.
Right.
And it's that same mindset of people saying, well, you're liking Fi Babe, so therefore I don't like you all of a sudden.
Yep.
But the thing is, if we like Fi Babe, we are all grown people doing our own thing. We can like Fi Babe and have our own mind.
But the thing is, content creators, and this is both sides. This is all the Ryder Lives, Babe Nation, people that support James, all of these people in this sector.
Everybody.
Be careful before you start talking about, when you talked about TSCC, because some of y'all are picking up those characteristics.
Say it, Rebel. Say it again.
Some of y'all are picking those characteristics up. So be mindful, because when you start trying to make people choose sides, you're acting like how y'all used to say VS would act.
Thank you.
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. No one has to tell. I'm like, y'all are really, you take someone that's having, you think that a person's demeanor is indicative of them being weak or something, when people just don't, a person quiet will beat you down because they don't bother people.
So I'm like King and Mora. If I didn't sit for you, don't come for me.
Have mercy.
Sue.
I didn't sit for you.
But it's like, why? It's like people are so, it's like they want you to choose sides and listen, if you're doing something wrong, for instance, if someone like Ask April.
God, how much we keep using this woman? This woman has been a problem for us.
Can you use somebody else, please?
Okay. Well, let me say this. Anyone, if they did something out YouTube and they tried to cause someone that I like to lose their job or doing something to their children, I have an issue with that, and I'm not going to roll with you in that. But if y'all are roasting and gagging, I'm not gonna just dislike this woman because I don't know where you disagree, where you begin to fall out at. I wasn't there.
Right.
You know,
so it would be dumb to just pick a side and you don't know the entire story.
Yes.
But the picking a side, because people that I liked at one time were shouting people out that I didn't like.
Right.
Right.
So I'm not gonna sit up. You know, I can say that about all the people that I liked. I like Fi Babe.
Right.
Fi Babe is cool. Fi Babe liked ZT at one time, and I didn't like ZT. But how am I to say that she couldn't like him?
Exactly.
Exactly.
At one time. So, you know what I'm saying? Even with QB liked. He said when he was talking about Wally, he was like, Wally's not so bad. And when he was saying that, I was like, baby, don't trust him. He ain't no good.
Okay.
And QB was like, well, Wally's not that bad. And Wally kept doing things. Now QB is at the place that I'm at with Wally. You know what I'm saying? So
yep.
People have to be mindful. Everyone's not at the same place at the same time with people, you know?
Yep, that's true. Hey, Auntie Donna.
Hey, Auntie Donna.
Well, that is true. I agree with that. Everybody's not gonna like everybody.
Yep. Yeah, everybody can. It's impossible. I mean, I was in Nicole's when I was in her chat earlier, and I felt what she was saying, and there was people in there talking about they unsubscribing and I'm like, y'all so stupid. I said, you know what? I am subscribing. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe because I like how she was this weekend. So to me, her brand will grow because of that. Now, petty friendship may not grow, but hey, the real important thing, her brand will grow.
And don't like me. Oh, I'm sorry. What you were gonna say?
I have always liked Nicole. I be in her bushes. I just think she need to get rid of the straggler along on hanging on her.
Oh, I know she probably will now because half of them went with Tracy.
But you know what? That's another thing. We as content creators have to be aware that our subbies that like you simply because of a content creator are not going to be your people that roll with you.
No.
Right.
Don't like, for instance, if you're saying you only like me because of Jay Wilson, and if anything was to happen with us, and you say, well, I don't like Rebel anymore. Well, you know, it's like,
that's pitiful. You didn't need me to begin with.
You didn't like me from the beginning.
Like me because of who I am. I was if Jay Wilson shouted me out, you discover who Rebel's son is. If Fi Babe shouted me out, you discover who I am. Don't make your liking of me be because of either of those people.
Yes.
Because you know, I'm cool with both of them, but who's to say, like, if Jay Wilson and Fi Babe, if they never got along again, would you not like one or the other one when you were cool with both of them?
Exactly, because of their thing. Andrea, you got some background noise in there, boo.
No TV on, nothing in my house. My kids
and I don't have any. It's quiet over here.
Ain't
no moaning or anything over here.
Oh my. Is it no moaning going on?
No, unfortunately, no. This coronavirus has scared everybody off. But,
ain't nobody gonna get nothing for a long time. Here's the thing. Just like when you use that as an example, when Fi and April fell out, I still, I was liking the way April was putting on makeup and I was learning something through it. So even though Fi wasn't, with her, and of course I'm bringing up April because April just seems to have a problem with me and with Andrea, and I'm trying to not make it that. So I would still go over there, and listen to her put in, do the makeup thing, and felt like I was giving my click in the view. But then it became whatever it was with Lady Snoop, and then it now it's back over. Now it's to Andrea, and I'm like, you know what? Look, I don't do this stuff. This little petty, I'm gonna hold receipts over Andrea's head or anybody's head that somebody sent me an email and it said this about that one, and we are grown people.
Yes.
Grown-ups. I left Deep Creek High School in 88. Okay.
And I graduated high school a few years ago. And I can say the same thing.
I really don't like him with his little young self.
Yes. Okay, you really do. Okay, but I'm not. I didn't like the cheerleaders in the high school because it was a clique. So if I like the cheerleaders in the high school, I damn sure ain't gonna be doing another clique. I'm grown. If I got something to say, I'll say it, and I'll stand on what I say.
Period.
But don't,
and you know what?
Uh-huh.
And now, Andrea, finish saying what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I'm saying, to me personally, don't be going after the subscribers if they ain't do nothing to your ass. Period.
No.
Right.
If they haven't came in your, this is my problem. If they haven't came in your chat, I haven't talked about you with anything. I don't care what your chat say. You should say that person is a nice person. I have never seen her be rude, disrespectful, or nothing. And that's the situation.
Even that, if they said something rude or disrespectful, that has nothing to do with me. It really doesn't.
But you know what? My family is my brother and sister and I. My family's very cliquish. Like they're very like they don't really take to outsiders too well. It's like, you know, those kind of families that their best friends are only us.
Oh, so y'all that Dallas people, those Dallas.
No, because let me tell you, me and my brother and sister are so totally different from that. Because I've always said that's weird. I'm gonna have friends outside of family. And I grew up always having all types of friends, you know, different races, other countries, you know, so I learned to. And my brother and sister are very much like that. And we thought it was weird because all of my aunts, they don't have other girlfriends. They're each other's best friends. They
hang with each other. Oh my God.
That's not happening in my family. I have two sisters and my best friend is my best friend, and they do not like it. They be like, oh, she always spend time, but y'all always go.
And that's how they exactly. And my family's like that. They're very much like that. That's why when I see that over here on YouTube, I'm like, see, y'all are trying to be like, you know, it's almost like they take possession of you. You're not allowed to talk to someone that's not part of that clique. And I've always been that person where I'm going to do what I want to. I can do what the hell I want to do. You're not going to make me do what you want me to do. Because I may just go against what you're saying just because you're trying to make me do something. Now, otherwise, I would have agreed with you. Just because you're trying to force it, I'm going to be like, hell no, I'm not doing it.
I'm the same way.
You know who was the trouble child.
I'm the same way. way. I have two best friends and they don't like each other. Before my birthday, I was like, we going to the movies. Y'all gonna be in this movie. Y'all gonna be talking to each other, be rude to each other, because it's my day. And they was like, okay, Andrea, okay. Because I'm like, look, y'all don't like each other. It's all good. I'm okay with that.
You know, Andrea is very, Andrea is very, very feisty.
Andrea.
Yes, she's very feisty, you know.
I'm very feisty.
She's so very, you know, sweet at the beginning. And when just like, you know, if I said you say something to her, she will come off that porch. And it's kind of scary. But I'm that type of friend too. I'm always the middle friend. They don't like each other. But they'll, you know, the only way they'll get with each other. Hey, real mamas.
Hey, real
mamas.
Hey, Tweety. That's Tweety. The only way. Why you
I can't see the chat, y'all.
I see. And you was Tweety.
Okay.
I'm always that one in the middle. And that's the really treacherous spot to be in because you're just trying to keep everybody from going off.
And that's like that on YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it is because both of my best friends went to Atlanta for a vacation, and I was like, oh God, I'm gonna have to be being referee with these two women, and I was like, look at here. I'm going on vacation, but you two gonna get on my nerves. I will leave y'all and I deal with you guys. I will get a separate hotel.
Are they battling? Are they battling for your? But you know, when you're in the middle like that, it's always they're trying to be the closer friend to you.
God, it's annoying.
I've been knowing these girls almost 20 years, and the thing is, one my best friend, she a little wild, the other one a little conservative, and I'm in the middle. I'm a little wild too. So she was like, "Oh, we can't do that. Oh, we can't go here." I was like, "Oh, hell no!" And then my other best friend said, "Why she always try to be in the way, stopping the man trying to talk to you?" I was like, "Oh God, this is a lot on vacation." So
yeah,
it's a lot.
That is a lot. It's like we waiting for World War III to pop off, so you got your eyes on both of them. You can't relax and have both of them together.
And then too, they got into it over me. I was like, you know what? I snapped the book and said, "This is my fucking vacation. I'm supposed to be happy."
Oh, see? Okay, Stella.
Okay.
Jeez. Stella was not having it.
So I made a pact then. We were all never go on vacation together. Okay, I can't do it. I told her I can't do it.
Why are you whispering? Socks. I need some socks. See? No, seriously, I need some socks. No, I need some socks. I don't know if her feet are okay. I doubt you're gonna, but you know, I love my daughter-in-law. She a little spice, little. She kind of an Andrea, you know that sweet one. Yes, and then when she pop, and I'm like, oh my God.
It's like the Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah,
sweet and sour.
Yes, exactly.
I am the sweetest, kindest person you would ever meet.
Exactly.
Okay? And all I ask for you is don't cross me. That's it.
See,
that's all I ask.
That's that type of friend that'll cut you.
That's all I ask. I will help you. I'm giving. I will give back. I will help my friends, but just don't do things that's trifling to me. That's it.
Yo, but and you know what? I think people, when they meet me initially, they've always said, "You seem so. Oh, he's so shy and he's so quiet." I'm not really shy. I'm just observant.
You're reserved until you get to know how somebody is.
Now, when you know me, once you get to know me, I may run down the hotel hallway and moon you or something. You know, it's like
I was thinking that.
I'm that person.
I was thinking that.
Rebel, you got a temper. Rebel, I believe you got a temper.
I do. And you know what? But Andrea, I've told people that it's like I work. It's like I always like to be. I've always been like the little class clown, and my family doing little stuff, scaring people and laughing. But I think in my family, my grandfather is the one with a temper, and I know I've always had like a temper once somebody gets me to that place. But it's not. I'm not a person that pops off, but it's like I'm the person that once I get to a place, it's like, okay,
all he sees is red.
Yeah. Yep. You know, it's like, but I don't like to.
Love you too, you weren't talking to me. My bad.
I'm not the person. I don't think you should let your emotions control you like that. But sometimes people beg and they beg and they beg for you to just give them something, and then once you give it to them, they're not ready for it. You know, it's like they keep picking. Oh,
then you're wrong.
See, Rebel, I used to be that girl. I used to, when people piss me off, I used to pop off real quick. So I went to therapy the last 2.5 years, and now I can control my emotions better. And it takes a lot for me just to pop off. You know, before I cuss somebody out and before I go off, I had to calm myself down. Think about it for a minute, call some of my girls, and and let me calm myself down before I react.
Wow, therapy did wonders because I may need it now.
Yes. Okay, that'll make both of us.
Everybody needs to go to therapy at least once in their life. You will learn what makes you tick and why.
Yes.
I had an ex. Me and an ex I had. We went to therapy together.
Okay.
What was it for? A relationship?
It was for a relationship.
But y'all didn't just, so y'all went for the relationship. You didn't just go to work on yourself.
No, it was for both of us because this is when I dated the pastor.
Oh my.
Wow.
Yes. And when I tell you he was a nut job and he was like very insecure and very like tried to be controlling. Needy, yes, very needy, controlling. And I'm not a person that's clingy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when you're not a clingy person, people take that as you're not interested.
Yep.
How old was you when you dated the pastor?
You trying to find out my age? You ain't slick. You ain't slick. You not slick. You ain't slick at all, my sister. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
They pastor or his kids because they all.
You know what? You good. You real good. That was cute, Andre. Okay.
Like last week, right?
Ooh, you almost called me slipping there. You know what?
Andrea, you are dangerous.
Ooh, baby, she slid that in so quick. But,
you got to do with it.
But you know,
I'm gonna know that answer at 5K shit. Okay, I will get that.
You know what? You gonna, baby, you'll find Trump's W-2s before you find that. But you know what, y'all? I think that I had to learn to not be so. I had to learn to be able to show people some attention and not be just so. It was like I don't want to be smothered, so I wouldn't do it to you.
Yeah, he's a cat.
You know what? It's funny, Lolo, because I call myself that. I'd be like, I'm like a cat. I can have a shiny toy, I'll play with it, and I'll lose interest after a while.
Have you always been that way? I've
always, because as a kid, I would go get the encyclopedias and just go and read them to myself.
Okay.
You know, and the only reason I would read them, because you know how we used to get the Encyclopedia Britannica?
Yeah.
And you know how it had the certain parts like with animals and cars. And so I would go to those specific sections in the book. And I would read those sections. You know, I read about animals and everything because I work with animals now. But
is he doxing himself?
Yeah, look, I'm doxing myself, okay? But I would learn about animals. I knew everything just by reading like that. And I would be quiet and I would go and I would draw. I could draw really good, and people don't know that because I don't really show people that part of me. But yeah, so I would draw, draw characters. I would read. I collect Marvel and DC comics. So I did that. And it was for me, I came from a big family. So I would have to go escape to find my own personal space.
Yep, that's what it is. Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
It's like family.
Yes. It was like I would have to go escape because there were always children. My grandmother's house was the meeting place. You know, so my cousins were like my brothers and sisters. My grandmother had 9 kids, and these children had kids.
Sweet Jesus.
Okay, sorry.
My mother was the only child. My father was the only child.
Yeah, so Andrea, what you?
Are you the only child, Rebel?
No, I have 4 brothers and sisters on my mother's side, and my father's side I have 6.
Oh. So was your mom and dad married together?
Dang. No, are you talking him?
I asked my mother.
No, my stepfather was there since I was like 9 months old, a year.
Okay.
So he, took me as his son, and my stepfather and my mother, they were married for many years, but even when they separated, my stepfather still sends me birthday gifts, and always I'm his bonus kid.
That's a wonderful thing. That's a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I'm like he said there's no difference between me and my siblings because all my brothers and sisters are his kids.
Left turn, hush. Left Turn wanted to know if that was Chopper in the video behind us.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
And you know what? I think that, and I grew up in the country most of my childhood.
So when you say country, you mean like real country, like
the farm, the land. What?
Yeah,
what's the country?
Yeah, we had like cows, chickens, pigs.
Get out!
Yeah,
I ain't never been up close to none of them unless I was about to eat them.
See, you know what?
I'm just saying.
But you know, I grew up fishing and hunting. But and you know, people can see you now and they don't know what your backstory is.
Yes.
And it's like, you know, they don't know. It's like, because I look at people and how even them picking at you and stuff, and I'd be like, you know, I'm a country boy. You know, I can really whoop your ass. You just don't know that I'm rough. My exterior.
And feed you to the pigs. Don't play.
Look, okay. So it's like with me as a little, y'all, when I was a little boy, I was like 8 years old riding horses and, you know, wrestling with cousins that were bigger than me. And if you were smaller than them, you had to learn to hold your own. So I was that little cousin that was rough, that was tougher than my bigger cousins. So, and then even dating guys, I always had like an alpha type of mindset. Like the women in my family were the stronger force. They were the women carried the family.
And your family, they did?
Yes. And my family, my grandmother she worked, she drove cabs, she cleaned houses, and she raised 9 kids, and my grandfather was out making babies everywhere else.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So my grandmother raised her kids, and I always had in my head, I used to think that men weren't about anything.
Really?
Well, I mean, when you get an example, then
because I always felt that I didn't want to be like the men that I saw. As you know, I didn't have a definite role model. So I looked at the women, and my grandfather, he started playing a role in my life when he would take us. My grandfather did come and take us and do stuff with us. He was a father figure and my stepfather, but like primarily there was many more women in the family. The women outnumbered the men. So I learned, you know, just to be, it's like me growing up around women, I learned to be very observant because women are very observant. So I learned to watch.
Grandma. Sorry.
To watch and not always be able to always listen before you talk. You know.
I should write that down. Try listening before you talk.
And see, this different. See, in my family, my daddy was the strong person in the family. So, you know, but my daddy is from the old school. He's still rigid about things, and he likes things his only certain way. And I didn't really like how, you know, my mom had to come second to my dad. I didn't like that. I was like, oh hell no. When I get married, when I get my own family, I have a right to have my own opinion too. My dad was like, I'm the last person to have his house, and so I didn't like that.
Yeah,
I thought that was weird. I always thought, well, why can't they be equal?
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you why they cannot be equal, because the man can always walk away. I mean, he shouldn't, but when it come down to it, and you got mommy, child, daddy can get up and put his clothes on and walk out and walk away and not feel half a quarter of the guilt that a woman would feel. I don't know any women, honestly, who would get up and say, fuck it, I'm out. And leave and
some
don't come back. I've never seen them. I'm just
saying some women do.
Yeah, I'm sure there are, but the majority are men, unfortunately.
Yes.
I cannot. Now I raised 5 kids, 3 boys, 2 girls. I could not raise my sons to be men. I can raise them to be the type of man that I would like or women would like, but I can't raise them to be a man. Now my girls, I raise them to be women. So they are beasts of women. Definitely beasts. But the boys, they had to get that from the father because I don't know how to raise a man. I wasn't raised as a man. So it's easier.
I think you can raise a person to be a good person, and that's like across men or women,
True.
Because my grandmother raised us. You come in the room, you speak, and I don't know if that's a Southern thing, but I was always raised.
I believe in that
to be polite. Work hard. People don't owe you anything. Work for what you have. Don't steal from people. Respect others. That's what made me the man I am. So it wasn't a father that had to teach me that, because I knew it's not right to take from people.
Right, but see, I can't teach a man how he feels internally. You know what I mean? Like why he feels the way he feels, because I've never felt like a man. So
I agree with that, because I sent my son when he was in like the 8th grade to his daddy, because I can't teach him how to be a man. It's certain things like certain things his daddy's gonna teach him and gonna talk to him about that I just don't know nothing about.
Right.
And even boys get to a certain age where they need that strong father's voice, because boys will start trying to buck against a mother when there's no men in the picture.
And I had to turn into the thug.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my son was like, he tried to do that to me one time, and then I was like, oh, it's definitely time for you to go on to your daddy house, because I might hurt you. And so he went to his daddy house, and he did something to his daddy didn't like it. When he told me what happened to his daddy, I was cracking up, because I was like, wait a minute.
And the daddy punched him right in his face, right?
Thank you.
That's what I learned to do.
Yes.
That's what I learned to do. I give a good right hook.
He threw him up against that wall. I was like, wait a minute now. But, I couldn't say nothing, because that's a dad. He ain't going to kill him. He going to make sure he be right. So,
Well, he won't kill him on purpose.
But,
and even with younger black men, we have to learn we're not like our white counterparts.
Nope.
Because the world is not it's more of a dangerous place for us than them. So something that they'll get a slap on the wrist, we could be sent away for many years.
Oh, hell yeah.
You're right. You're right about that.
And that's even if you survive.
Yep.
Whatever, but I've always learned growing up in, the country, I grew up around a lot of family, but there was an undertone of racism that it wasn't like in the movies or anything, but because a lot of the white kids that I grew up with, they eventually had children with black people.
Oh,
because it was the changing. It wasn't their grandparents' town. It became, they were listening to Lil Wayne and other hip hop artists, but their families couldn't keep them from experiencing the outside world.
That is like really like 60s kind of thing, because I guess because I'm from New York and we brought our New Yorkness down here to Virginia, I've always been around everybody. This is why I was teasing the night when I said I never look at height. I never see, I know people are taller and shorter, but I never like measure them and say, oh, I bet you these, this, that, and the other. It was just, they're them. And with white folks, we were the first black family in a neighborhood out here in Churchland where I'm at back in 78 when we came from New York. And I grew up around the white kids, riding in the dirt dunes with them and, on the bikes and everything. So I've always been around them. I've never really experienced the racism kind of thing, or at least I didn't notice it.
Well, it was only one state that I lived in that I hated, and I couldn't wait to get the hell up out of there. And they would call us the N-word.
What?
It was Philadelphia. It was Philadelphia.
Really?
I hated Philadelphia. They would call us the N-word, and my daddy is Creole. They would call him a white man, but he with a black woman. And it was I hated Philadelphia. When we got out of Philadelphia, I was like, that was the worst place we ever lived in. But when we moved to California, when we moved to Arizona,
the city of brotherly love.
No, yes. I'm like shocked.
Yes, Philadelphia was the worst state I ever lived in. That my family faced racism.
Wow.
And when
I'm shocked too, Rebel. Because it's a more metropolitan kind of.
Yeah, but look and see, but where we lived at, they didn't see my dad who's Creole and my brother who's albino. They look white, but they're black, and they would pick on us because people asked was I adopted because my dad looked a different color than me. So Philadelphia was the worst city I ever lived in, and we moved to Arizona. It was like everybody lived in Arizona. I moved to California. Everybody lived in California. So that was the only city and state I felt racism.
Wow.
But I stayed in Minneapolis also for a few years. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's when I experienced a lot of diversity because Minneapolis is one of the most racially mixed cities in the U.S.
It's like
all of my classmates were from mixed parent households.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Now, when we went to Ohio, to Cincinnati, I actually was in awe. I did not want to leave there and come back to Virginia. And I'm just like, wow, I want to stay here. I want to stay here. And everybody in there like, okay, no, you need to go home.
What was it about it?
It was very, I guess, that's the word. Now, one, the streets was slanted. That threw me completely off how y'all can live on sides of mountains like that. But it was just, I could see so many different types of people. I had never seen anybody who was Somalian. I had never seen it, just so many different.
Okay.
It was so much more. I mean, I of course have seen Korean and Vietnamese and Japanese, but never so many where you could tell the difference between everybody. And it was so cool. And I was just like, wow. And one more funny thing, I would have thought that I would have seen like in Live PD where I see the cop cars everywhere. I didn't see not one policeman until the last day of the 5-day stay. Well, not one. Not that I was necessarily looking, but I actually was looking because I swear they're on every corner out here in Chesapeake, in Portsmouth, but not there in Cincinnati. That's what shocked me there. Definitely.
WKRP in Cincinnati.
That's funny. I'm going back though. Oh, I made friends when I was there. Yes, I did. Even though I was there with somebody. That's a whole nother story. Left Turn, will that get me another $500 for my rent?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yo, so how are y'all being affected by the Coronova?
They put a lockdown in San Francisco for like 3 weeks. I just went and bought more. Told people my kids are home for a month.
Yeah, were you able to? Was it hard for you finding toilet paper?
I went to 3 stores.
Because I'm actually getting up in the morning when the stores open because they'll have like their deliveries tonight, the trucks to come. The thing is, you got to go when they first open to get the stuff.
It's gonna be like Black Friday. You should have bought a tent.
I went to I went to the store called Smart and Final. The shelves was like empty. It's like I can't even go to work. I have a patient that I take care of. They told me to stay home with my kids. So basically I can't go to work and take care of my patient. So they said stay home with my kids. So we in this house for a whole month. I'm going crazy.
They like, don't bring your kid germs around us.
Yes. So they told me to stay home, and I'm going crazy because.
How long are your kids gonna be out of school? Until when?
They called me last Friday, and said, Miss Lynch, the kids gonna be out of school for a month. I started yelling. I was like, oh.
So they said April the 10th here. April the 10th.
I had to talk her down from the roof, Rebel.
They said a whole month. They come back after spring break.
But how do they expect for parents to find daycare and find someone to watch their kids if they still have to go to work?
My daughter-in-law already tried it.
I'm confused because how we going? I think we going to a damn reception. Shoot.
Again, I was already poor, so I don't really think it's gonna bother me.
Oh Lord, look, my job told us, they called us today, and they were like, they want us to rotate days, so it's like only days I'm working this week will be Wednesday and Friday
from 2 to 3.
So you have
but I work 5 days a week generally, but my days are going to be cut to 2 1 week and like 3 the next week. But the plus side to it is, for each day that I work, I get paid 16 hours.
Hey.
So do they give y'all like your check gonna be cut now because
no, he's like getting paid for it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna still get my 80 hours, but the only thing is I'm gonna miss one day that I have of overtime.
Oh, okay.
Because I work like every other Saturday. But if I'm getting cut my hours in the week, it's gonna be straight pay that I'm getting paid instead of one day. Like, because I'm only gonna work 2 days and get paid straight 16 hours for each day.
Wow.
They pay you overtime when you've actually worked over 40 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, but but the good thing was my rent. I paid my rent like every year. I'll get a certain time of the year. I'll pay my rent for like 2 or 3 months, so I'll have a cushion anyway. But
Rebel, you balling, Rebel.
Okay.
2 or 3 months.
You could always pay mine a couple of months. Even 1 month.
I'm trying to find me a sugar daddy on the side, but so I don't have rent to pay until May. But I'm still like, well, wow. What if I didn't do that? And then it's like, even with my car note. So I paid my rent and my car note both for months at a time, and I do that every year.
I do not like him.
Okay,
anymore.
You're so disciplined. Okay, you're so disciplined.
But I do that because and I'm like that because I was poor some of my childhood. We were a single mother raising 5 children.
Okay.
So I learned, and I've been to Canada, I've been to Africa, Mexico. As an adult, I said that I got to do things. I wanted to always never have another day. As a child, sometimes I worried if our lights were going to get cut out, if our water was going to get cut off, because we experienced that sometimes. But as an adult, me and my siblings always said that we would never experience that again if it was up. We worked hard so we wouldn't have to experience that.
So do you think you have trauma from that?
Trauma?
Yeah, because just because you feel like you gotta have enough for everything, enough money, enough this, enough that. Because
it made me appreciate.
I heard you say, Rebel. I heard you say you be on Amazon shopping. Are you a shopaholic?
Not for this COVID-19 has stopped all that in its tracks. But because baby, everything is made in China. But
okay.
Look, let me close my app right now.
Look, okay, because I think, Andrea, what happened was, and when I tell the story, people be like, Rebel, are you afraid that people are going to use that against you? How can they use it against me? And I'm telling you the story.
You're right. Any proceeds can be sent to Lori, aka Lolo, on Rebel's behalf.
That's my publicist. But I think, Andrea, we as children, me and my siblings, it was kind of, we had our lights cut off, but we had to stay with relatives at times.
Okay.
And as an adult, when I was able to have things, and when I bought my first car and had my first place, I thought that I was like, wow, my sister and her husband have 6 children.
Wow, y'all some reproducing folks.
Baby, three of the oldest kids are all like they're at Prairie View, they're at Sam Houston, and my sister and her husband raised those kids to be respectful, all good kids. And me and my brother, he has a high position, you know, in the city. But we always said that when people don't know our backstories, because they may see nice things that we have, and but you don't know that as children, out of all my cousins and stuff, we were like the poorest ones.
Yeah, that was the same story for us too.
But it's something that the poorest ones ultimately became the ones that had more than all of them. Because we had more of a hard work ethic. We had more of a work ethic because it was like either we learn how to swim or we drown.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that same way because I had to start working when I was 16, and because I have it's 7 siblings, and I have 2 older and it's 3 under me, and so I had to get a job at 16 to help out the family and stuff, and so I've been working ever since I was 16. So that's why I said my dad used to say, if you don't work, you don't eat. He put that in my head because he used to tell us that.
Wow.
So, you know,
that's a lot of kids on y'all.
You know what? And I also think that when I tell people, and it's kind of like, it takes me back to those days when I talk about it, that it was embarrassing as a child for your mother to get food stamps, for me.
Right.
You know what?
It was because you looked at people, it was almost like they were judging you, because it was like my mother, she didn't finish high school and she just got a job, but she got jobs. She went to get her GED and she got jobs in security and home health care. But how far could that check go with 5 children?
She knew how to work it together.
You know, Rebel, it's so funny you say that because we had the books and my mom used to help my cousin mama. She would help my auntie. She would share her food stamps. So I never felt like it was embarrassing because my mom was helping everybody because they needed help and she would help them. She would share her food stamps with them. So I never thought it was embarrassing.
It was almost as if the family. The family, I think, we were looked at as being less than.
Yeah, in a certain way that the other parts of the family look at you.
Yes, right.
Especially when you're a cousin, kind of like,
yes, and just imagine you're the cousin. You're the cousin for Christmas. Your cousins are getting all the newest toys and all of the bikes and all the stuff, and we're getting just, you know, a couple of things a piece, or you know, and it would be like, some things that I would want that I would get, like if I said, for instance, me and my brother, we wanted pets, and my mother got us like little guinea pigs, and we got like a bike or something with that, and maybe I always got like BB guns or little train sets because I like that kind of stuff. But my other cousins, they were getting like the Nintendos, and
that was just their Saturday stuff.
I'm slipping.
We need to catch Rebel all the time this time of night.
You did me at my weak moment right now. But
oh God.
But you know, they were getting all the nice. They were getting the most expensive shoes and the Jordans, and we were getting a lot of stuff of ours came from like Wieners, or like it was like stores that were like how Ross and stuff is now. We were getting clothes like from Ross or Marshalls.
See, my parents didn't celebrate Christmas. They didn't believe in
were they Jehovah's Witnesses?
No, they're not. They're Christian, but they Christian, but they didn't believe in that man-made. They didn't put no decoration up. So what they did was how they did us is you know how everybody was out of school for 2 weeks. So the last week of school, after we go back, my mom would go get stuff out of the store. She would go buy some clothes, that kind of stuff. She would never buy us. She would never wrap a gift up. Nothing wrapped. She would just go buy it.
Oh, so you didn't know about Santa Claus?
No, and then you know what about this? When I got married, had some kids, I told my kids, "It ain't no such thing as Santa Claus." And their daddy was with his new girlfriend, and she a different color than me. And he said, "Andrea, you spoiled Santa Claus for the other children." I was like, "Ain't no Santa Claus. I'm Santa Claus around this mess. I'm Santa Claus. I'm the one buying all the gifts and all this. This mommy Santa Claus." And so he's
baby,
like,
I found out it wasn't Santa Claus because one night mom had a little extra eggnog and it caused her to be a little sluggish. So when she was putting the toys under the tree, she kind of bumped something, and I woke up and I saw her putting the toys under the tree, and I was like, "Oh damn,
that's funny." That's
baby,
how
she
I
had slipped that eggnog. Baby, she put a little E and J in that eggnog, and it had her kind of tipsy.
Oh, that's how I got found out. Boy.
Okay.
The same damn way. Boy.
But I do celebrate
Christmas
for my kids. I celebrate Christmas for my kids. I mean, I buy gifts and do all that.
But they ain't got no Santa Claus, man.
I mean, but I keep it 100. Miss Andrea Santa Claus.
Dang.
I know, even being poor like that, we had moments. We had a rich childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. I feel the same way.
You know, it was like even just the games and stuff. You know, when you're like, it's like you start making up little games with your brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Only games that y'all play that people don't even know about. Y'all invent your own games.
Yeah.
That's when y'all like your brothers and sisters. Now, only me and my brother were close. There's 5 years between us, so I'm 5 older, and my sister is 8 years older than me, and she did not like me. Well, actually, I still think she doesn't like me, but the feeling's mutual now. So, we don't particularly like each other. We never really have. So we didn't get to really hang out. It was just me and my brother and my dad. That was it.
We don't celebrate. We don't get together as family events. Like most time we get together if somebody don't pass away. But we don't. I mean, I haven't been back to my mama's house since she passed away. I'm not really close to my father, so I haven't been back to that house. I'm trying to. But it's difficult.
You gotta go. Wait a minute. You gotta go visit him.
My daddy if I have a halter dress on, he gonna put a towel around me. If my tattoo showing, he gonna put something else. I don't got time for that. I'm grown now.
So wait a minute. Was y'all coaching?
What you say?
Was y'all coaching?
What's that? What's that mean?
Okay.
Church of God. Oh no, you wasn't that then. You didn't know what that was. No.
Yeah. Okay. I'm amazed.
But my dad and my mom are very religious, and they don't believe women should cover up, and they believe no tattoos. And
Holiness Church.
I'm a little wild, and I believe it's okay to get a tattoo.
What a rock church. I'm sorry. I'm been trying to just figure out.
Yeah, my parents are very religious, so they believe it's okay to not have it, no tattoo. Women should cover up, and I don't believe in that. And my dad don't like my blonde wigs, weaves. He hates it. He be telling me I don't got a little worldly now. That's what he tells me.
Wow.
Oh, you from that kind of baby. That's old school.
Yeah,
yes, they are. They old school. I tell you, I'm like, ooh. And shucks. When I left home, I was 22, and that's when I left the church too. Okay, I left the church at 22 and left home. So
wow.
Yeah.
And, we were pretty close, and I think my sister always. We're closer now, but I think back then she hated me because I could always wear heels and walk in them better than she could.
You know what? That is probably true. That is probably why.
Baby, she got in there. She damn near break her ankles every time, and I get in there and be walking, doing death drops and spinning around. And of course, this was when Grandma would be gone. We would be playing. Baby, I would go in there and play, and you didn't tell me. You couldn't tell me I wasn't Diana Ross, but I was looking straight up like Wanda when I threw that wig on.
Hey. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Baby, I'm running around, big old church dress dragging on the ground behind me, and my sister be like, "You pretty, you pretty." You know, she doing that. Then I got caught in and got my butt whooped because I played in her stuff and told her good stockings.
Oh, no.
Not the stockings too.
Oh, I used to hate
baby,
them
you have to go all the way. I wasn't half stepping, Lolo.
Yes, but you tearing up the stockings. If you gonna put them back,
and
right.
You know what? And y'all, let me tell y'all why. I think my grandmother shouldn't have whooped me because the only thing I had on was one of her church dresses, stocking, heels, wig. I put a little blush on to bring the outfit together, and that was it. That was all I had on.
Was born.
And Tracy was, that was the first incarnation of Tracy.
Okay. I used to hate my mom's stockings. I was like, dude, don't wear them white stockings. I used to hate them stockings.
See, my mama was when she was heavy into the church, she was that divorced woman in the church, and you know that's what all the deacons want to talk to. Everybody got to sit beside her. Next thing you know, everybody giving hands and bringing money by and bringing food, and I'm like, the hell? What you want, brother? Whatever you say.
What you trying to get? What you trying to do?
Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
It was a stream of them. A steady little stream. I remember waking up one night, and I think it was after I had Anthony, so I was definitely older. Well, not older. Then again, I was young, about 15, about 16.
Dox you, Lolo. Don't say that name. They gonna dox you.
Don't care.
You know, you know you got Doxy Brown over to be doxing everybody. She love doxing.
Again, I ain't put but a little over 3,000 miles on my truck. I will drive to San Antone on the pretense of looking for my apartment, and I will whip ass and drive back home. I'm not.
No, and you better come to Houston and visit me when you do that.
Oh, of course. Of course. I need a witness. Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Brother Jay said he ain't gonna let me move next door to her. I was like, please don't. It would be my luck. Just my luck. If I moved there,
you were considering. You still considering moving to Texas, right?
I am. I'm just getting the timing right because my mom is 78 right now, and I'm not plotting on that type of future. But I mean, she's gonna have to come with me. So I'm kind of giving it, I want to make sure that I don't know what I'm trying to do. I just don't want to uproot her and bring her out because I want to make sure that when I come, I'm not coming back. I ain't leave nothing in Virginia here at all. And the kids know where I'll be. And, my oldest
son. What type of area, Lolo, would you want to stay in? Do you like more of a city or more rural? What?
Kind of a mix. I mean, little neighborhood with some apartments. I'm not picky. Believe it or not, I can live anywhere as long as it ain't a big hood.
You gotta make sure your mom is cool too. Your mom is cool with the neighborhood.
Yeah, she go outside about as much as I do. So yeah, they'll see us at lease signing and to the grocery store. So
okay,
no problem. I'm not because I'm in a house kind of person anyway. I wasn't when the kids was around, but now I don't have to go to pick nobody up at the schools and pick nobody up from this.
You'll be looking for an apartment.
Yep, I refuse.
And do you like having like an outside space, like a balcony and stuff?
Not really. Don't need it, but okay. I mean, I'm not picky. I'll take either or.
Why not? Why not like a duplex or something instead of an apartment?
Because I can't go up and down the stairs like everybody else. I mean, I can. It's just taking.
But duplexes are not all like upstairs. Aren't they like?
You mean? Oh, that's right. The one level ones.
Yeah, the one level.
Like a patio home or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of like the apartment. I think I've gotten used to everything is kind of all included in my $1,200 a month. My light bill. My light bill last month was like $15 and some change, and I don't want to give up that kind of deal.
Girl, but now the light bills in Texas not $15. No.
So if I can find one where it is all hooked into your rent,
well, you can find apartments with all bills paid. Yeah.
But why Texas? Why Texas?
I've always wanted.
Because we're the best.
Really? Y'all the best?
First, I wanted to go to Galveston. Galveston, for some reason, was drawing me. I was even sending out resumes and everything, and that's when I was still at the doctor's office because me and the hubby was when we had separated. So I was going somewhere new, just different, and I just kind of picked a spot on the map and kept going with it. So now I am definitely going to go out there, and I've been watching and talking to people. And I remember I talked to people all across the country. So every time I talk to somebody, and I talked to a lot of San Antonio folk and a lot of Dallas, Houston people, and I think everybody there is just so damn nice on the phone. Everybody's got manners like crazy, and I'm like, yep, I can do that.
But don't forget Tracy. Think Tracy personality types are in Texas as well.
I was just gonna say that. Look at Texas, born and raised. Look at her. She just was.
I think she's just like a mutant for what most of us are not like her, but
right.
We have some that are.
That's true, and I can believe that. But people like her and some of them other people, they don't. When I say scare me, I don't mean scare. They don't faze me as much. I don't understand what's so special. When I saw Silky crying and I saw what's that child name?
Brianna.
Yes, Brianna. Yes, crying. I was like, "Why you crying, boo? You is done with trash. What you crying
And that's
for?"
how I felt. Yeah, I felt the same way.
Me too. I felt the same way too.
They're not worth your tears. Don't give them that. Don't give them that.
Save them for somebody worth it.
Yes.
Okay.
So people like that just do not faze me. I am quick to dismiss. Like, bitch, bye.
Okay, see.
Moving.
I'm like how you fly, bitch. Where? That's how I love that.
Exactly. But see, I'm like y'all was. I would go from 0 to 100 in minutes, in mere minutes. I have fought, and like I used to tell people, guys used to be talking about, I'll hit you. I was like, I fought bigger niggas than you, dude. Bigger niggas than you. That was my catchphrase. I done fought bigger niggas than you.
But you know what? When you look at Texas, like San Antonio, they're geared to more Latino type people.
Oh yes, I've talked to a lot of Latino men. They always say, "Mama, you coming down?" I'm like, maybe. Maybe you need a job when you come here. Yeah, I need a job, papi.
Is it because y'all close to the border, Rebel? The reason in San Antonio.
Well, that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, that's because you got a lot of people from Mexico, but we have a lot of people that are from El Salvador. Our Hispanic population is like New York, with Puerto Ricans and Dominicans and stuff. But we're more Hispanic Mexican people from down south of the border.
When I lived in Arizona, it was Arizona was for us Hispanic people, and then I lived in Arizona. They had a lot there.
Because I've been to Austin and San Antonio numerous times, and I've always felt like I wanted more of a Black presence when I go to cities. Okay. It doesn't have to be a major Black city, but I still want to be able to go to like beauty supply stores that, have stuff that we could get.
Sure.
In Austin and San Antonio, they don't, it's like you stay in Austin, they don't cater to us. It's more of a white yuppie town.
In my last life, I was a white yuppie.
I think I was a goth. I was a goth kid.
I can see that too.
Have y'all dated? What about y'all dating? Have you guys dated other races?
Yes, I have.
When you say date, do you mean like go out on a date or go to bed?
Both.
Oh well.
Okay. So I have dated white guys when I was in high school, but I married Black. Go to bed. I love Black men. So keep 100. I love Black men, but I have dated an Italian guy. I've dated a Mexican guy before, but never sleep with them.
Wow. Lolo?
Yeah, I'm the opposite. Literally. Yeah, I prefer to test drive the merchandise before I
You know
waste
what?
my
You're like
time.
Whoopi Goldberg, Lolo.
No, I am so serious. I
Uh-huh.
want to test drive the merchandise before I spend a bit of time with you. Because if you get on my nerves and I don't
Yeah.
waste the time, I want my money back. You don't
Okay,
want my
see,
Oh.
that's
money
what I'm
back? Give
talking
me
about.
gas money. Just no.
I just can't I just can't get down with that. I don't if I don't really like you, I'm not gonna be intimate with you. That's how I feel.
Okay, do you see? I think like a man in that respect, where sex is sex and love is love.
Okay, so I have that different
I'm with you, Lolo.
Take
I
the
have that
thug.
I had a different attitude after I got divorced. I said, okay, I can't sleep with you and be okay because
Oh well.
when I was married, I didn't have that attitude. But now when I got divorced, I have that attitude. I don't have to
I
like
used to
you,
tell
sleep
the
with you.
girls in my family, I say, look down there. My cousin would laugh at me. I say, look down there. Do you not know you hold the power? And they would be like, what? I said, you have the golden goose egg. Do you not know
Yeah.
men will jump through hoops? But
Yes, they will. I like to see which one will jump the highest.
okay, Steve.
But see,
And you know, and I dated a white guy for some years.
okay.
I dated Hispanic. I primarily dated black, and I'm more attracted to black. When I've dated white that had like an edge to them, not like a bad boy edge, but had like a darkness with how they weren't like red hair. I didn't date red hair with freckles. I wasn't attracted.
Okay.
I'm attracted to men. Period.
But see, and I would, I dated, the guy I dated, he was Cajun. I've dated Italian and I've dated Mediterranean, which is Italian, but I also, no, I never dated Asian but
there was a whole section left out of there.
Yeah, I'll just leave it at that right there. But and I think I could have met some really good teachers. But you know what? Come to think of it, I did go on a date with someone that was Filipino.
Okay.
Does that even count?
Well, they're Asian.
They're more black than anybody.
They're more like Latin, black, Asian type mix.
Right.
But I think that people are people, and you're attracted to people for different reasons. And
true.
When I've gone to Austin and I've met black guys there, they tend to be snow bunnies.
The black guys in Austin? Yeah, I heard snow bunnies, but they always say them white girls. It would call snow bunnies.
But black gay guys can be like snow bunnies because they only like white, and they don't only, and they could be like a purple black man and they only date white men, and they think that they've reached some pinnacle because they have this shriveled up white albino looking ape on their shoulders. But when I've dated white guys that I thought were attractive. I think sometimes we as black people, we downplay just because we date. Some black people will date another race to feel like it elevates them. You'll see like an attractive black man with some white woman that looked like she's lived in a trailer park her whole life.
Right.
I feel like the NFL black men, when they get money, they get their money. They get a white woman or an Italian woman or a Mexican woman, and forget
something
about the
other than black.
Forget about the black sisters who help you get to where you are. But now you got a little money, you want to put it on the other people. I feel that way. Perfectly.
I did for a while, but then I started thinking about it. Let that be their problem. He gonna let him be her problem. Because if he was
you can meet a good person. But I think black women sell themselves short. They'll sell themselves short because they'll be like, I'm only dating my black brothers, but your black brothers don't feel that way.
Yes, true. That's true.
Why are you being so loyal to black men when a lot of times they're not loyal to you?
Thank you.
Don't sell yourself short. If you can find a good black man, I say do it. But if you are finding black men that are treating you like crap and there's another race that comes along, why not date them and give it a chance?
My last boyfriend, we just broke up, but he was a Jamaican and British, and he's my first Jamaican boyfriend I ever dated. We dated about 4 years, but he was fine as hell.
Oh,
and he was 10 years older than me. I was like,
what? See, I'm the opposite. I needed younger. I can't do the old. I am unashamedly.
my first younger boyfriend, I was 36 and he was 27. I was good with him. He was too young. Nope.
Yo, what do y'all think is what's too young for y'all? Be honest.
Okay, anything under 10 years. Oh, you're over 10 years.
What's too young? I would never date. I'm 45. I wouldn't date a man. He has to be at least 37 before I date him. At least 37.
And see, I'm 27 and 35 years old, so I don't want to date anything that's too much younger or too much older.
He just claimed 7 ages at once.
That part right there. Yep. Yep.
Wow.
I mean, if I date a younger guy, I don't want him to say, "Oh, I want to get married, have children. I don't ever want to have any more kids. I got my tubes tied. I'm good." So I need a man who don't want no children.
Well, but you know, young men be so. I know why Lolo like them young men, because baby, they be like jackrabbits.
Yes.
And older man, he come up there, he talking about he wanna hug you and he just wanna cuddle and you be like, what?
Oh my God, my boyfriend wanted to do it all the time. I said that's not normal. He was 52 years old and he wanted to do it all the time. I was like, this is not normal.
No, see, I
was like, you got to give him a little Benadryl in his coffee, in his drink, and he'll go to sleep.
I was like, this is not normal.
That is a good thing.
He wanted to do it all the time. Every time he see me, I was like, look at here. This is
all right.
This is a little too much.
No, I think he was perfect for you. That was perfect. Because some older ones you get, they act like they forget what it is altogether. You like, hello.
See, that's Lolo. See, that part right there.
Hello, does that work? Is it work still? I just want to watch the show.
You got to put a damn O2 tank up to it or some type of defibrillator and just shock it to life.
Okay.
Like Dr. Frankenstein.
Exactly.
Oh my God. I used to tell my son, I said, that's not normal. You want to do it all the time. All the time. I was like, oh God.
Girl, but that's credit to you, girl. You must have had the good snoop.
But remember, after I worked 2 jobs, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I want to do nothing but lay on my bed.
That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to train him.
See, okay.
Okay, you just lay there and let him go to work.
Okay.
There you go.
No, he want all these acrobatic moves. I was like, oh, my leg is hurting.
Well, if it's good enough, you know, pop a pill.
One time I had a cramp in my leg. I was like, oh God.
My God. You should have just called Rita.
Have you some Epsom, take your long Epsom bath soak the next day and you'll be good to go.
Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. So that is how you do it. You better be happy. Trust me, because when they don't want acrobatics, they just want to cuddle.
Okay. Then you go on the color. Then in a few minutes you be here.
Yep. I can't.
Yeah. And see, I suffer from insomnia at night. So he would go to bed. I would stay up to like 2-3 in the morning.
Oh, sweet Lord. See, and you hear him snoring, and no relationship. I'm sorry. J Dunn is trying to set me up the other night on her show, and she look at one of my
How he get the phone number, Lori? How he get the phone number?
He called Jay. Oh, you talking about the guy who called? Well,
yes.
The one guy on the live called her phone number, but it was one of my folks that called my phone number. He right before the guy called called Jay Dunn's, and this dude I hadn't talked to like in probably a good month of Sundays. And he told me, "Hey, what you doing? I need a friend right now. Can you be my friend?" I was like, "Nigga, no."
Well, how did he know you was on
Can you be my friend?
YouTube?
Like you?
Can I be a good friend for him right now?
Just we know what that translates into.
It translates into 5 minutes. Okay. No.
Okay. Okay. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah. The most you can do is take me back to Cincinnati. Okay. And that's about it. Free ride.
So I had a question. So have you guys ever had a one night stand?
Yeah.
You're asking me?
Yes.
Oh, hello. Okay.
Thank you. Man, did I have to spell it out?
I don't make it. Listen, because people be in the chat and they be like, "Oh my God, you whore!" No, I didn't have a bunch of one night stands, but yes, I sampled some fruits.
You can definitely call me. I didn't even know I was a thought before what a thought was. No one had told me. I just evidently I had thoughtish ways. I did not know.
So you guys haven't had one night stand? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Did you just like have yours or something?
Oh, I had mine on my first cruise.
On the first cruise.
On my first cruise.
So he was still on the boat with you. You're trapped.
I see.
That experience.
I see him on the first day of the cruise. It was a 7-day cruise. I see him on the first day. He was fine as hell. He was Mexican. He was a soccer player, and he was with his family, his mom and his sister there. And my girlfriend was like, "Hey, my friends like you. She think you cute."
Wow.
And those 7 days, it was old and ragged.
Wait a minute, you had him the whole 7 days? You had him the whole 7 days?
We hung out for 7 days on the cruise.
You hung out or hung in?
Okay, you know what? You know Lola was gonna go in, Andrea. That you gonna have to ask. That you can't be like Jay Wilson over here and dodging these questions. You better ask.
Look who done showed up, Andrea. Look who done showed up.
What's up, Jay Dunn?
Jay Dunn, what's going on?
Good morning.
What is you?
Okay. I can't deal with her. Good morning. I was like, I gotta turn Jay Dunn off. She had too early.
Baby, I told Jay Dunn she damn near made me roll out. I didn't almost knock the alarm clock off the thing. I was like, what the hell? Jay, that's Jay Dunn.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to learn not to leave it on, the computer on at night anymore.
It'll catch you off guard. Jay Dunn have been and made you burn the hell up out of something in the kitchen cooking when she do that.
Yes. I was like, I cannot do her in the morning. I have to turn her off. It's too much.
I've been loving. It's just that little. She'll catch you off guard when she say that, because she'll be talking and her voice will be down there. Good morning, Rambo. And I was like, what?
I was like,
you thought you had school coming up, didn't you? Here go Miss Jay Dunn. She come up here talking about good morning.
I was like, hell no.
She can reach that high decibel and it'd be like, woo.
I ain't about to say good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, ma'am. We know what you give. We know what you give.
We have to turn you off, Jay Dunn, because I be want to cuss you out.
I don't be turning Jay Dunn off. I be like, Jay Dunn, now you just scared the hell out of me this early in the morning again.
She will have you jump.
I be want to cuss you out, Jay Dunn. I was like, oh hell no. She talk too loud. It's early in the morning. It's early.
No, Jay Dunn be having energy, and that energy just kept you off guard, like she had took like a Red Bull or something, and it just kicked in.
Yeah,
real quick.
But
bam.
When she come on, I'm just falling asleep. So I be mad with her when I hear her voice. I'm like, oh, girl.
So wait a minute. Where you been?
Andrea, you in California, huh?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I'm in California.
That's why. I said that's why you been there, just went to bed. done.
Yeah, no. See, I have insomnia too. Insomnia, so I fall asleep and I leave you on because I do know you coming on, but I be want to pop your ass.
Oh my God!
I be like, girl, I'm trying to sleep. I just trying to get some sleep.
Yeah, I don't want to fight you. I just don't want to get up.
And she is too happy. She is too happy
Baby,
this morning.
but you know what? We need happiness like that in this sector because it's some miserable, pissed off people.
Oh my
God. Yes,
all the damn time. You're like, God, are you ever happy?
Yes.
Like, go get laid or something. Why don't you?
Jay Dunn, you hear about your girl? Jay Dunn, you hear about your girl?
Ooh, Tracy.
Yes, Heidi drug her.
Yeah, I listened to what Heidi said about her. I was watching. Somebody was crying. Oh, Nicole Tyler was crying before I went to bed.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, we did hear Nicole crying.
And that's the thing, because I went to sleep and I just woke up and I was like, let me see who I am.
Okay.
Which I'm probably only gonna be up for like maybe a half hour. And then I'm
Why was Nicole crying, y'all?
They doxed her.
They doxed her. Kwani doxed her.
And Tracy did not stop it.
Did not stop it. That's why she was upset.
Speak out against it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you go to Kwani Community Wall Rebel and just scroll down, you just gonna not have any words.
Mm-hmm.
Like you ain't have any words.
That's that bullshit. For me, that's ridiculous. That's just messed up.
But whenever that happened, Tracy did a live and big up Kwani about it and was about Kwani doing it.
Wait a minute. What?
Yep.
That's what Nicole Tyler was saying. Because but the thing is, Tracy said was big up and that Tracy, I guess, did that live today or yesterday.
Yep.
Oh my. So Tracy
was giving Kwani props about doxing Jason and all the people that's on her community wall. But the way Nicole Tyler feel is if you're gonna give her props about doxing Jason, all these other people on her wall, and you know she got my stuff on her wall too, then you giving her props for doxing me too.
Well, my question is, did Nicole think Tracy was her damn friend? I keep asking that question.
I guess she did.
Because when you see people show you who they are,
thank you.
Don't ever think that won't be you that they're doing that same thing to.
Thank you. If she doxed Sean Bradley, if she doxed Firebay, if she doxed Tracy D, if Nicole thought she was
Mystery Van,
Mystery.
All these people that she said was her boos. Look how she did Joyce. All these people that were your boos, and she had little cute nicknames for and all that. But ultimately, look at how she's doing them.
Yeah.
The messed up part about it, though, according to what I got, is Nicole think that it wouldn't have went down like this, that she would have been doxxed like this if it wasn't for her getting that phone call.
Right.
But the thing that I have a problem with is, why can't we not celebrate each other? And Sean Bradley said no to Kwani and Tracy. That's not Nicole's damn problem.
True.
They didn't want them. You know why? Because Tracy doxed the lawyer. She doxed the producer of the show, the investors. I wouldn't want you on my damn show either.
That's what I was trying to say last night on my live. Like, I legit met the creator. That lady that everybody was talking about. Doxed that lady. And when that lady introduced herself to me, she said, yes, I'm the one that got doxed all over, whose information was put. I'm the one that Tracy doxed. She said,
see, look at that. Who's going to work with you when you're out here doxing people? I'm just saying, you are a bad reputation.
And she's salty because she knows she'll never get a chance like that.
That's it, Lola.
Never by anybody.
But that was her own stupidity.
She shot herself in the foot.
Yeah, nobody else did. Nicole has. Look, if Nicole wanted to take that opportunity, she has every right to take that opportunity. I will let the haters move off my shelf. Keep it moving.
Well, she will never, and I mean never, ever have anybody to sponsor her or submit her name for anything. She would never get on the television unless she stands on it.
And the thing is, she's mad. Kwani is mad because Nicole is on getting a opportunity. Who does that? Nobody. I don't. When my friends get new jobs, new promotions, I celebrate them. We celebrate each other.
But what happened to this whole black unity? What happened to this black unity that Kwani always preach about?
It only pops out when somebody get killed.
She don't have no black unity. She don't have no black unity. Where's that black unity at? Where black unity at?
It's only when somebody get killed or something happened.
She don't have no black unity, because I would not, if I wouldn't dox my sister, I wouldn't dox a friend. If Kwani called Nicole a friend, why would you dox her? You was jealous and upset with the woman. I told y'all she was mad on Brianna's live that Brianna had to take down. She was mad because she gave Nicole tea. She said that she talked to Nicole behind the scenes. She was angry and mad and wanted to get even with Nicole.
Trifling.
Brianna ended up taking that live down?
Yeah, because Kwani kept saying the F word.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Levon. Tracy is the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Hell, the coronavirus is scared to catch Tracy. It's not the other way around them.
She's the Walking Dead, okay? I'm telling you. She's up all night and sleeping all day.
It's a bunch of, and I don't care what they say, they are jealous and pissed off that they weren't in Atlanta.
Yes, man. And I don't care what anybody say. If they call me, Andrea Lynch is going. You damn right. I don't give a fuck who don't like it.
Oh, well, you go ahead, Andrea Lynch.
Yes, I'm going. Okay? If Love and Hip Hop call me, I'm going. Okay.
If Love and Hip Hop call me, I'm gonna think Mona Scott is drinking.
If Love and Hip Hop call me, I am going. Okay, shit.
But the crazy thing about it is, the biggest downfall of Tracy, which I done said, and plenty of other people done said, is the fact that she doxed them people.
Yes.
I was under the impression that these people was not doing the show with Sean, didn't know Sean. That's the angle that she came from it with.
Well, that's all. She already tell you. You know, she already tell me she don't know how to do business. Okay, I already know that about her. I got my daddy got his own business. My brother got his own business. My ex-husband do. I can tell you, Tracy don't know how to do business because you got to work with people you don't like sometimes. Okay. That's why I said black folks don't know how to do business with everybody, because sometimes they get in their own way.
Yep.
But stop actively going after people like that. You are the one that's starting this with people. You go after people.
Yep.
Yep.
You don't stand on your own.
Oh yeah.
Well, she ain't gonna stop doxing until something happened to her. I honestly believe that.
Well, she can go ahead and get it. Somebody gonna get to it. She keep that up.
Okay.
Somebody gonna get to
it. It's bad in this sector that you got. Everybody has a right to have privacy, and if we don't, it's ridiculous. You doxing Nicole. Nicole didn't ask somebody to pull up to her house. What if one of Tracy's pieces act crazy and pull up to Nicole's house and try to hurt Nicole?
You right. Now,
I'm just asking the question for a friend.
Well, do you think that she cares how many people's stuff that she put out? Did she worry about who was going to show up at their house or their job? Does she care? No, she doesn't care.
Cause she ain't got nothing to lose. She ain't got no job. So like Nicole have things to lose. She got a job. She got kids. She got grandkids. You just don't give a damn about this woman, because if you did, you would never you should have told Kwani she was wrong. You should have made a video and said, Kwani, you're wrong.
But look at how Tracy had, was it her name? Tiki? Who was that she had crying not too long ago?
Oh Lord. Somebody else was crying because of Tracy.
I thought it was Ashley Lucas. Was it Ashley Lucas?
No, it was like one of her moderators or somebody not Kiki. It was her moderator, and she said the moderator had she felt the moderator did something that she didn't like, and the moderator was like, Tracy, I love you. You know, Tracy, I would never do that to you, Tracy. I'm not that kind of person. And Tracy was like, okay. Well, it's how I feel. It was like she was so cold with her.
You can tell that she don't have no good friends. You can tell because everybody said no. Sean Bradley said no. Stephen Starr said no. Heidi said no. Nicole now said no. Jay Wilson said no. Everybody said no to her. There's something wrong with that picture.
No, it's something wrong with the owner of that picture.
Well, I just think
the thing is,
she can't keep any friends.
No,
right.
I refuse to believe that everybody in the sector that doesn't encounter her are all wrong. Because it goes.
That's a stretch.
My video I ever did, and I said you can't run around here pretend like you like everybody. But then be kikiing on the three-way phone call about this one or that one, but then turn around and on YouTube act like you like everybody. And what is the issue hit the fan with a lot of these people. And they finally saw, hey, she really don't like you like that.
Nope.
And she was mad. She was mad at Nicole because Nicole was there. Jay Wilson was there. Fabe was there, and some people she don't like. But she said the only people she liked was Mr. Tim, Nicole, and Wiley. And then she said Wiley was dressed nice. Where? Bitch, where? I'm like, Heidi, bitch, where? Shout out to Heidi Fly, bitch, where?
Because Tracy was gonna find something. I was shocked that she said that Fabe looked nice.
Who said that?
Tracy said that.
Wow. It must be raining outside. Let me go check.
Tracy said that, but she said, but I don't know about those shoes. Where did she get those shoes from?
Oh boy, yeah, I knew it was something.
You know it was gonna be a backhanded compliment.
Oh yeah, it was too good to let it go. I knew it. I
personally thought Nicole looked good, Heidi looked good,
everybody looked great.
Everybody looked good
except for Wiley.
The makeup was off the chain.
Oh yeah, it was.
The makeup was off the chain. Even Wiley looked good with that scarf was covered up. He was covered up. Shoot, John Bradley had to help him out with the outfit.
That's funny.
So you know, I'm just saying she messed her own opportunity. Don't be mad at somebody else because they got the opportunity and ran with it. Period. And if he wasn't so nasty to people, they would give you an opportunity. But she's nasty. She don't know how to be a friend. She don't know how to be a homie. She don't know how to be a partner because she's evil inside. Period.
Tracy wants a lot of yes men around her.
Yes.
Right.
She wants everybody to say, it's okay, Tracy. You're doing good. It's okay to dox people. No, it's not.
I don't even understand.
Jay Dunn. Oh, no, I was going to ask you a question, but what were you going to say? I'm sorry.
Oh, I said, I just think it comes off a little bit as bitterness, whether she cares to admit it or not.
Oh, she was bitter.
Think about the process of elimination that those people had to go through to make the conclusion about who they was going to call. Sure, Tracy name could have been high up on that list had she not put those people personal information out there a few months before she did.
Right.
Because her name got scratched off, process of elimination. Oh, next one, Nicole Tyler.
The thing is, she should take accountability. Say, you know what, it is my fault. I didn't get that call, not nobody else's.
Okay, when she doesn't take accountability for anything, do you really think she would actually take accountability for doxing?
But I don't want to be there. I didn't want to be there.
Yeah,
why am I going to be there? It was like, I don't care. I didn't care, but you make all these videos about this place and this situation you didn't care about.
If my friend goes somewhere and I'm like, I don't want to be there. I'm hating. Okay, that's the word I use. Okay, and then if I didn't like
hater,
I'm hater. So I wouldn't even be talking about it. I ain't giving her that satisfaction. That's a hater.
That is true.
Exactly. Why am I talking about it? Because it's on your mind and you can't help yourself.
Thank you. You're mad. You didn't go. You're mad because you
didn't go. They mad. Why they mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? You
Ask
be
yourself
mad.
why you
so
mad.
bad when you cannot be, and like you said, be happy for somebody who had a
Yes.
genuine opportunity for growth. I
Yes.
think it was amazing no matter who they picked.
And you know
She was
what?
disappointed.
Yeah,
You know,
she was very disappointed. I could tell that.
if you guys go back and listen to that live that Nicole and 5Bay did, no, I'm starting to learn more about Nicole because I actually feel a little sorry for the woman because I'm like, Nicole, she put herself first, she put other people first, she don't be worrying about herself. Still, damn it, Nicole, take care of yourself.
Yeah, I mean, she could be messy sometimes, but that's everybody.
But everybody else be the last. Nicole, take care of yourself. And she said that to Bobby. I be putting myself last. Why?
Because that's how we Black women have been trained.
No, damn that. Damn that.
That is basically how we've been trained, though. That's why Rebel always saw them strong Black women going at it, what is it? Head to the hill, just going because she got to take care of them babies.
But at the same time, I love being a mom, but I have to make sure I have to be make sure that I'm financially, mentally, physically taking care of myself first too. Because if I can't take care of me and be healthy and mentally physical, I can't take care of the children.
That's true.
So I come first. It's God and then me, and then everybody else is the last. Because I come first. I'm important.
Yes, ma'am.
And I learned it from my mother. I have watched my mother take care of kids, take care of my daddy, and she never she didn't worry about herself. And so when she passed away, I promised myself I'm gonna take care of me. I'm important first.
And that makes sense. That makes mad sense. But see, she just doesn't realize what she is. I don't even know what to say. She's got to definitely get rid of that feeling of having to do for everybody because she gonna wind up losing herself trying to hang with the bad girls or with the weird girls, Kwani and Tracy.
and you know what? And she's jumped on those bands. And this is when I couldn't feel Nicole. I just wasn't feeling Nicole Tyler because I seen her. She was on VS's train, and she was right along with them when they were calling Sean Gacy and those other names. She was right there with them.
But I think, because I went back to listen to some of her videos. I think Nicole was the girl at school. Remember, she was picked on because of her skin color. So I think she has some childhood trauma that have lingered with her. So I think that she wants to belong to at least a group or something.
But why would you become the thing that bullied you? Why would you become that person? That's talking about
some people who are hurt. That's what hurt people do.
Okay, but here's the thing: if we had to go over who was traumatized by something in their childhood, that's probably 98%.
Okay,
that's true.
So we can't give her that. I can't in good faith, good conscience give her that because damn, I had a baby at 15. Am I crying?
And then the thing also, Nicole was always playing the victim a lot of times that after she instigated some stuff. And I watched this lady instigate stuff, and I saw when she said that Jay Wilson slept with L. Teddy's father. And
I did see that.
You know, so it's like you're making up something, and then it's like, why would you say that?
Because she was doing a Jay Dunn experiment. Jay Dunn, she was doing your experiment.
Oh, you talking about my truth about why?
Yeah, no, your social experiment when you put out the good headlines.
Yes, that was she was doing, Rebel. She was putting out good headlines, thinking she's gonna get some people come to her track.
But that's my thing. She could have got all of that stuff from Tracy. I think the messed up part about it is a lot of this stuff that we all knew wasn't true that Tracy said. I think that Nicole, because of the friendship that she thought they had, she probably bought into a lot of the mess that Tracy.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. There you go, J Dunn. Look at that.
Boy, J Dunn should have been a therapist.
Okay.
Well, you know, my minor was psychology until I switched it to
I should have known. I should have known.
For real. But I believe that, and I think that's probably why she hurt the most. Because it's sad whenever somebody who is your friend can't be happy for you.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's what she said she needed. Somebody to be there for her. You know, just to be happy with her.
Let me tell you something. When everybody was going after Tracy, Nicole was like, "We come in my chat, but not say nothing about Tracy. You know, don't say nothing. She will kick you out her chat." So Nicole feel betrayed.
Oh yeah, but she won't give in neither tonight. I was like, "You better go. You better stay strong, girl." I just subscribed to you.
It's crazy how after meeting everybody, how now one is subbing to people, and I'm going to chat. I knew that Nicole was Team Tracy. So even if I happened to go across one of her lives, I would never really drop down in the chat because I know I'd be dragging Tracy left and right no matter what.
Right. And I wasn't going to drop down.
You weren't in friendly territory.
Right. So I just didn't drop down out the bushes to say my comment and be blocked. But after meeting everybody and knowing everybody in person, now I've been trying to go in her chat and speak up in there. Go in there tonight and then see that she mad with Tracy now because of all this mess. And y'all trying to call in at the end of it, but Nicole's phone was about to die.
Right, and she had no phone number up.
But Tracy should have been called in. She would have been the first one to call that damn line.
No, she was too busy in the chat. That's not true.
Yeah, that's not true. She talking about she just woke up. You should, because you've been walking, you've been up all night making videos. That's why you was able. That's why you've been asleep all day.
Then she started trying to act like she'd be crying, and they'd be like, "Tracy, it'll be okay." She said, "I'm okay, y'all. I'm okay with no camera. You know, I'm okay. I'm okay, y'all."
You'd be like, "Are you freaking kidding me?"
She gonna be
girl, you didn't cut an onion, and that's the only way you crying. Now stop playing.
She gonna be getting cash after night. Tracy, it's all right, Nicole. She's just a little upset. No, oh hell no.
And if you could just put $1, just $1 will get you some Tracy pieces.
I love my babies. Y'all love my Tracy's pieces. Like you just feed her with the coins, and she just started, baby. She'd be like, she just be milking it for all it's worth. When they start,
yes.
And I'm like, wow, how does she do that?
Me either.
I
don't know. I don't understand the moral factor of you doxing people and thought it was okay for Kwani to do it. I mean, Nicole could be your friend, and you don't think it's okay for your friend to be getting doxed. I keep saying she was never her friend. Cause none of my friends would put up some shit somebody trying to dox me. I'm just saying. True.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like you worth millions and to be like doxing you is gonna get us a big old sum.
Thank you. What's your purpose of doing it? Cause what's your end game? Cause I don't understand it. Because you doxing for what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What you gonna do? Pull up and then what? You help me wash the car?
She ain't pulling up. You damn yo ain't leaving San Antonio. You ain't coming out the damn apartment.
She come out at night.
Yeah, the freaks come out at night. The vampires come out at night. Yeah.
I said the other night, I said, Jay Tracy, go to Subway and meet Rebel. He gonna meet you at Subway going on outside.
Yeah, I'm curious though. Now I done heard about Rick Reed was about a hotel, but what do you plan to do? What do you plan to do with the hotel?
Be seen. This is his audition.
That's exactly what it was.
Be seen, because Daughter Hill was gonna come out there. Daughter Hill was like, "I'm going out there." They said, "Oh no, you not." Daughter Hill was like, "I'm coming out there. That's what's up." But they was like, no, you're not. But I don't understand why he pulling up, because that's a wrong pull up. You pulling up to a hotel, you going to decide what's up.
He's full.
But what Jay Dunn said, what was the whole purpose of that?
It's like
he was stunting. He was stunting for clicks and views.
And that's what I felt he was doing, because he's so thirsty to get his numbers up that he's just doing. He desperately. I'm gonna tell you, when he saw them doing what they were doing, and this possibly could go somewhere. That made his mouth. He started salivating like a dog looking at a steak.
Exactly.
Rebel, was he auditioning for season 2?
Yeah, he was.
Okay. That's exactly what it was.
He was scheming on getting walls.
I only asked that because when I was hearing everybody talking about that, it was whenever Jay Wilson was trying to have a meet and greet with the fans. And so I'm like, how are you going to want to show up to the hotel when he trying to do a meet and greet with the fans?
And you supposedly looking to fight Sean.
Yeah, Sean wasn't even there. He was not even there. So what are you going to the hotel? Because Sean said Sean was never at the hotel.
Sean would have came out there and commenced to whipping his tail. He knew the women weren't gonna come out there too much and mess up their gowns and their face.
Oh no, Lolo! Some of those women were like some wolves. They were ready to tear him apart like a piece of fresh meat.
They was. Daughter here was like, "What's up?" She was like, "What's up?"
Just to be seen.
And I'm lying.
Oh my God, he pulled.
You had I'm lying these, and then you had D. Ramsey.
Thank you.
Those women would have torn him apart like a pack of jackals. It wouldn't have been nothing left for the scavengers. They would have torn his little chubby arch up.
Ain't nobody playing with him.
Just to go sit at the light. What was that?
Baby, you would have to throw water on those women and let him go. They would have been like pit bulls.
Yeah.
That would have been the most funniest thing.
World Star.
But then again, they be using that stuff in court, so we can't even put it on World Star.
But I think he was looking for Sean Bradley. Sean Bradley wasn't even at the hotel. That's how dumb he was.
Exactly.
Sean Bradley. He wanted to look for Sean. He looking for Sean Bradley. Because if he had listened to his live, he would have known he wasn't gonna be there.
Thank you.
But that was after y'all. He was clear. He had clearly been sipping on something.
Thank you. He was stunting
some damn motor oil
for clicks and views.
Oh, hello.
And the season 2, he was auditioning for season 2. Okay, that's all he was doing.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I need to go to his channel see if he still got the video up.
No, he deleted the live. QB got it. Somebody sent it to QB. Yeah, he deleted the live. He deleted the live. Somebody sent it to QB. That's how we know about it, because somebody sent it to QB.
That's funny.
One of the paparazzi sent it to QB.
That is funny.
Okay. We are out here watching and videotaping and seeing stuff. Okay.
Y'all paparazzi, I ain't got nothing to do with that. It's a trip. Lord, somebody always said this up.
The only person you can't really get their lies, that's Kwani, because soon as she deleted soon as she make the lie, she might delete it or private it. So you have to have him be on Kwani.
See, that sounds like a Chopper.
Yeah,
and you know what? Doesn't that say a lot about a person that as soon as they make their live, they gotta shut them down real quick? So you doing something that you shouldn't be doing.
Thank you.
Yep.
I say the same thing. If you private it, you stop me doing something.
Oh yes. I don't understand why Chopper. Chopper is doing a whole lot of talking with Jason here lately. And oh my gosh, he was literally had Jason on the phone talking to Kwani, I guess. I don't even know if it was talking to Kwani or what, but he was talking about somebody and Jason was just on the phone, and I mean he was just saying some of the most horrible stuff. And even then, oh hey there, Wrench. And even then, I couldn't believe he was actually playing it. How can you play him on your phone like y'all is like good buddies. How that happen?
I don't know.
Because they have a common enemy.
Oh, good grief!
Oh, what's that? Who is that?
God. God, because that boy ain't nothing
Kwani
but
and
the
Chopper
devil.
not friends.
No, because Kwani kept saying the F word. I'm confused about. I don't understand about Kwani. How would she just say she used the F word too much? Brianna had to literally cut that live off because she just kept using the F word.
It's because she's hateful.
Yeah,
Hello.
I mean, you don't have no regard for people that you use that kind of word. It's so disrespectful.
Yeah, she ain't got no regards for nobody. She don't care. Rent said Chopper thinks that Jason will be his savior. He must do, because he sure is hanging on with him. And I'm like, how can you even listen to this man? Because then I think he said something about, oh yeah, something, she sound retarded or something. And Chopper said, well, let's not use the word retarded. Well, I mean like retarded. You ever seen like a retarded drunk? Oh my gosh.
But y'all, okay, but let's be real with ourselves. Who do y'all think says the most vile things, Kwani or Jason?
Kwani.
Yeah, because y'all, we quick to try to take Kwani. We're quick to say it's Jason because Kwani's black. But Kwani has been worse to us than Jason because we looking at her and she's quick to say black people being for each other. But Kwani's done some of the most despicable things to other black people.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
she is
true.
that person. She was that slave that would turn you into master. So y'all, let's not forget who she is.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Kwani. Yes. Kwani. She a little too much.
Yeah, she's
and to say she love our sisters, she love her sisters and brothers on YouTube. No, she don't, because she used the F word. She used words that this is not okay. And I was like, what happened to y'all home training?
What about Jason? And I don't know much about him. I've just heard things that people say he say this and that, but I've heard Kwani myself.
Me too.
Kwani has said things. She's called little black girls bees.
Yep.
She doesn't have respect for other black people at all.
No, not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit. I don't even think Kwani like black women. I don't think that. I swear to God, I think Kwani and Tracy don't like black women.
Well, Tracy for sure, because she wishes she was one. But
Kwani, she said in Tommy some in the chat that 5A is the reason she don't like black women. So that says something about that. You don't like black women.
Wow, 5A takes on a responsibility.
She just took the whole group of black women out just because 5A.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Dang, 5A, you can make
people. She's so full of crap because
thank you.
She knew what she was just trying to cater to. Tracy latches onto anyone she thinks is stronger than her and that will go against someone that she doesn't like. And that's
why she got along with. But that's why she got along with Sean Bradley. Okay, did y'all notice that she got along with Sean Bradley because he was going after people she did not like.
I agree with that. Every single time she shifted, I said every single time that she shifted move, it's really because she is gravitating to the person that she deems to have the most power in a situation.
Yep. That's it. Exactly.
And that's why she
left
do you
Jay
think
Wilson. Her and Rick Reed? And Rick Reed are cool because she looks at Rick Reed as like her guard dog.
Exactly. And so do Rico do that too. Every chat Rico's in, he's on a platform. He's like, Tracy is my queen. We all look like him like you a damn fool. And he said, don't say nothing bad about Tracy.
But I think that's the thing about the mutual respect with me and Rico, because he know I can't stand Tracy.
Right.
But he ain't never jumped at me or anything like that because
me neither.
Or even being on the platform together or anything. I think that he windmills in certain cases for her, but I don't believe that he's blindly a pit bull. I don't think so.
No, matter of fact, I think he's opening his eyes.
I'm talking about Rick Reed is the pit bull.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rick. She has Rick Reed as her. That's her. She always shouts out the Gov. Hey, the Gov. That's the Gov, y'all. Go check out the Gov. And it's like when she said that, I'm like, Tracy, you so full of crap because you know damn well that you looking at Rick Reed as your guard dog.
Whenever you start with that, I just be so weak.
What government he's governed? I'm just asking the question.
He with Trump.
Okay.
He with Trump. It don't even matter. He's with Trump.
At the beginning, we noticed that Tracy deemed Jay Wilson to have the most power, so therefore she was tight and thick as thieves with Jay Wilson.
Right.
Yes.
And once Jay Wilson and Sean Bradley started to clash slightly, then she got tight and thick as thieves with Sean Bradley. Then when my babe came in the mix and started growing out there, then she wanted to be tight and thick as thieves with Five Babe.
She was tight with Five Babe before she was tight with Sean Bradley.
Yes. Okay. So then Five Babe, she gravitated to Five Babe. Then she gravitated to Sean Bradley. Then after Sean Bradley, I guess is how she gravitated to Nicole Tyler.
Remember 7 Stars? Remember 7 Stars? And 7 Stars didn't like Heidi. And then she told TC basically you gotta pick somebody. And Tracy went with Heidi instead of 7 Stars. So 7 Stars said no.
She gravitates to stronger people, or she either gets a lot of people together to go against one person.
Yeah.
When 7 Stars support her. When 7 Stars said no, that girl was in tears. She was in tears about 7 Stars.
That's because I think 7 was the only one. It was.
You think it was an act, Rebel?
Please.
I think because Tracy, y'all, you got to remember, Tracy had a nephew. She said that was killed.
Yeah.
And she didn't display that same amount of tears for him like she did for 7 Stars. So come on now. I think she did that. Tracy knew what she was doing because she was trying to get the sympathy subscribers and people to super chat her because they saw when she's crying, that's showing that she's one of us and she's vulnerable. Oh, poor Tracy. Here's a super chat.
Oh, my babies, real person.
Thank you, my babies. And you just keep giving her super chats, and you see that the demonic spirit starts to take over more and more. And she's like, thank you. She said, I love my baby. That's my husband, Jerome and Manny. I got 2 husbands now. And, girl.
Did y'all
That's my other husband.
Y'all hear that in Nicole Tyler live tonight? She said that she came back and everybody.
Yeah, she did. I was in it live.
Yeah.
She did what? She did what?
Yeah,
modded everybody.
But I don't remember who all her moderators were. I guess because of whatever might have happened during this time with her being able to be in Atlanta, and I guess everybody talking. I don't know if maybe she was in the bushes and saw some of her moderators even talking something about it.
I believe Tracy and Nicole have almost the same moderators. I
was just gonna say that. I was gonna say that.
Big mistake.
Big mistake. Big mistake.
Wow.
Big old mistake.
Big mistake. And I'm starting to believe you can't moderate for everybody either now. I'm just starting to believe that bullshit too.
Yeah.
You cannot.
You can't.
You cannot.
But how do you pick who you want to then?
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, how do you go about picking? Because mine came so weirdly and so organically. You and I have been hanging in the chat, doing the lives, but I hadn't done very many lives. And
let's see.
I know we got Proud Glamour.
Yes.
And I think
Shay.
Real Mama. Yeah, Shay.
Yeah, Shay.
Kimberly Black.
Yes.
And
I don't moderate. I moderate for Tatiana Busted Down. I moderate for a lady named Sunny TV. Michelle Brown. That's it. That's who I moderate for. But Sunny TV is about babies. Michelle Brown is about celebrities. Who else? Tatiana's just in between, but she don't start no beef or nothing like that.
No,
you just can't moderate for everybody. You just cannot. I just realized that.
You know what I think? Before you pick moderators, you need to have a definite type of. You have to have a different type of relationship with your moderators.
Yeah,
because when you watch people and you're in the chats. When I was a subby, I was in the chats and I would see how people would act. And when I said my channel was growing and I needed moderators, and I said, this is what I expect. I said, and I want my moderators to have my number just like I have yours. And I'm going to have to see who my moderators are.
Yeah.
You know, because you may have a moderator that's a troll out here and running around doing God knows what.
That's true too.
I have a relationship with my moderators. They can call me and I can call them.
Maybe I should have taken it a little bit more, I guess more serious. I just didn't know what to do because everybody was like, Lord, you need a moderator. You need a moderator. And I'm like, what? I need a moderator.
Well, you know, for like my first, I think, year on YouTube, I only had like legit 3 moderators. And then this past year, I added 3 more. But even
I got like about 8 or 9 moderators.
Do you really need that many people?
But you know, because you got to think about it. Because all these people, they still have jobs and everything and families.
Oh, that's true.
So when you go on, you can't be one of those content creators that think when I go on, my mods all better be there because they still have things going on. So sometimes I have like 4 mods in. Sometimes I have 3 or 2. Sometimes, you know.
And that's true. That's true, Rebel. Because not only that, what you have to take into consideration, Laurie, is time zone differences.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
Who might wake up right now and press my live button. I thank the Lord for Levon. Because Levon be the one holding it down while Mimi sleep, Wildfire sleep, everybody.
I ain't go. Jay, that but not FB being her moderator. I'm like, hell no, you get up too damn early for me.
My moderators, my moderators are Jess, Kimberly Black, This Beach, Lynn T, Purple Power, Diva DD. It's like my moderators. I have like about 8 of them. Let me say, and they be coming in and they don't be picking and miss all that. Yeah. They all, and some people became moderators because when I first started, some of my moderators weren't there and it was trolls cutting up. And I was like, okay, y'all, I need to make somebody a moderator real quick. And it was a temporary thing that just became permanent.
Right.
It's kind of like the same thing with me, Rebel, because my first moderators that I had was No Nonsense, Mimi, and Wildflower Wisdom. And how they became my moderators is because that was when I was in the heated battle with VS. And VS was sending the whole army to my live.
Really?
And when she sent them all them beasts coming at me, I just had to put somebody in because the people was coming attacking me. But also I noticed that those 3 ladies were always in my chat trying to encourage me through all of that mess that was happening at that time. And that's how we became close and exchanged numbers and everything like that. And then eventually Levon was always around for it. And Levon ended up being a moderator. Because I'm just like, sometimes you don't even know that you even going to need a moderator until you find yourself in a weird situation to where you need one.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I was talking to Mimi the other morning because I talk to them like I talk to anybody, like all the time. And Mimi said, she said, J-Dub, I was on the phone with Wildflower and we was laughing. We was like, look at J-Dub Page. Look at J-Dub Page. Hell, we actually have to moderate now. Because it used to be my page was so dry that they was just in there chatting and supporting. But, it's more people that's trying to partake in my page that they sit there and laugh with each other on the phone, talk about we really actually have to do some work now.
That's funny.
Hanging out.
That's cool.
And it's like the more when your channel grows, like for me, I didn't think I needed a moderator when I had 60, you know, because I don't know how many people I had when I was able to start doing lives.
Right.
But it's like when you hit that 1,000 mark, it went from 1,000 and it jumped up to like 1,300, 1,500, 1,600.
Wow.
So when it was moving like that, I was saying, okay, let me get moderators. I need more moderators because again, if I'm getting up in the morning doing a live going to work, how many people are going to be up at 5 and 6 o'clock in the morning?
You got a point, but you get a good crowd in there in the morning.
You get about 100 people in your almost 107 people in your thing.
No, but sometimes it'd be like 30 and 40 people. I mean, if it's something hot going on, people will come over there because it's all about how hot the streets are. You know,
that's true too.
Because after this whole Atlanta thing, baby, they want to see what everybody had to say.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Dunby came almost like she had about 6 people in her chat in the morning too. I'm like, who the hell up this damn early in the morning?
Other than Jay. But you know what? Look, when I went in with Jay the other night, and they was all harassing her about what she knew. I was like, what?
Yeah, I couldn't believe that they were doing it. But I do think it's interesting because I've learned that you have to be strategic. Because for me, like if I get up but I've been trying to at least keep a 2-hour window of when I do my morning ones, if I do. But sometimes if I get up and I see that Rebel on his live talking about something, I'll go up in there and support his live because you don't need to split the people up. And
that's true.
I agree with that.
I do that too, Jay Don.
Yeah,
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, it's not saying that we are obligated to do it, but I think out of respect, I know that he's only going to do this until he get to the train or whatever he takes.
Yeah, okay. And I do the same thing because if I see Pretty Ricky on or I see QB or Jay Wilson, it's like I'm generally, and I'd be like, because sometimes, you know, but with Jay Wilson, sometimes he may go on 5 times in one day, and you got to try to find a slot when you gonna jump up in there
for 2 hours each time.
Okay, that is true, and that's why I used to joke on my channel and be like, "Jay Wilson, let somebody else."
Okay, I was saying, like,
I did.
I wait.
Go ahead.
No, what you were gonna say, Jay Don?
I was gonna say, yeah, I used to be saying that all the time. I used to be like, if it ain't Jay Wilson, it's Fabe. Now let somebody else.
But Jay Wilson would have more. I would see Jay Wilson be on like 4 times, and I'd be like, damn it. I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna do a video before I go to sleep. And rest assured, it'd be like 10 o'clock and he'd be on. I'd be like, oh Lord, he gonna be on for like 2 hours. I'm going, let me go to sleep. And I would catch his replay the next day at work because I listened to my headphones at work.
Right.
But or even like, you know, if I see people that I come and listen to and I'm like, okay, Jay Dunn is on, I can wait. I can wait, but Jay Dunn, you be doing some Jerry Lewis I'd be like, well, damn, Jay Dunn, I done went to sleep and you still on, girl.
Oh, hold on, Rebel. I only did that twice.
I was like,
I had fun with it.
And Lolo, I think y'all both did one together. And
Andrea. Yep, Andrea too.
I woke up, I said, Lord, they still on. I said, okay, because I'm going to catch the replay anyway. Because I'd be coming in and I'd be like, what? You know. What you was going to say, Andrea?
I was delirious the next day. I was delirious. I was like, I was delirious. After that 10-hour live, I was delirious. I was like, I was coming and going, don't even know what I was doing. I was like, I had to go to bed. It was delirious.
Me and Bama girl will do that. Like if she'll be on and I'll come on, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna come on and talk for just 30 minutes. I get on there and it'd be like an hour and a half, and we'd have been talking all that time. And I'm like, damn it, I'm supposed to have caught a show, and you notice we start neglecting our shows on cable because we be on YouTube.
Yes.
YouTube has become our shows on cable.
Yes. Yes, YouTube have. Yes.
And I'm about to hit y'all with this. What's cable?
Right?
Hello. Okay. See,
I got a Roku box. I have internet only. Okay.
I have Sling TV.
No, me too. Yeah. Me too. I have Sling TV.
Well, I am the only fool still paying for this cable box that I haven't turned on in 3 months. It is so bad.
But I think that I was saying that because I think that also helps with your numbers. Because as much as you would like to compete with people on here, if you want to be realistic about your numbers, it's best that you do be mindful of the subscribers that you share with others.
Yeah.
And what is being out there, what's being said out there.
True.
Because
that's true.
I know that if I'm trying to go out there when like 3 or 4 other people live, it might not be too many people to come. So to be respectful enough to let the person finish what they got going on, unless it's too long or something, you let the person finish what they got and then you can go ahead and go. Because to be honest, that's how all of these other channels are helping each other grow. And I'm trying to incorporate that with my channel, but sometimes I forget. But this is what people do to help grow. And Laurie, you've been there when I done used my channel to raid somebody else. The next person.
You have, and I thought it was so much fun.
Yeah, because Rebel, if you do a live and you got a full house of like 100 or whatever, once you conclude your live, instead of sending them people on with nothing to do, you can look and see who else is live at that time and say, okay, everybody, let's go over here. It's so many channels that are growing and thriving by doing this.
That's a good thing.
And you know what, Jay Dunn, I hadn't even thought about that, but that is something to do because it's like you're being your brother's or sister's keeper.
Yes. And
a lot of times if I finish my live and it's nobody that I know that's actually on, I have a lot of people that I support who are growing their channels. And like after one of my lives, I saw this young man who is growing his channel on the live. His name's Scorpion. And I was like, okay, y'all, let's go raid him. And you basically get your moderators to post that person's link in the chat. Or however many people can click on that one. Okay, I'm going to be over here. Y'all meet me over here.
Yep.
At least you're not leaving your people wide open with nowhere to go after you ready to get off. And not only that, if you happen to be ready to get off the live, you giving them somebody else to go look at so that you could go.
Just from that one raid, I literally gained a good 45 subscribers.
I found like 4 or 5 people because of Jay Dunn. She said, I'm going over here and I want to subscribe to them people. I found a couple other people. It was nice.
Because sometimes you don't be mindful. That's something to keep in your mind because sometimes you don't be thinking like that to say you be ready to get off and you be like, okay, y'all, thank y'all for coming through, but
you be networking. You be networking with each other. You're trying to help support the other content creator, and that's good for them.
That's honestly how I've seen my channel grow with so many people out of this sector.
Yeah.
For instance, Information Man Show is not a part of this sector. But he's on my StreamYard several times and spit some knowledge. And he might have found me because he was at somebody's channel and I happened to be live. And that person know I've supported their channel before. And they said, hey, let's go raid Jay Dunn. And then all of a sudden, 20 or 30 people will just pile up in my chat. But they make sure that they say Rebel Son raid. So that I know that Rebel is the one who sent these people.
Which is cool.
They'll be like, Rebel Son raid. And then I'm like, oh, dang, thank you, Rebel.
But you know what? That also makes the people in your chat aware of Rebels.
Yeah.
And that's just, wow.
And because even
it's finest, and that's one of the things that we have ignored in this sector. But as you go outside of the sector, you learn a lot of different tips on growing your channel just by engaging and supporting other people's channels.
Yep.
I heard a content creator say, and you know what? I should have gave them a side eye then when they would be like, I'm not shouting any other. And this is a woman that I supported. And she was like, I ain't gonna shout no other B's channel out. And I was like, well, why wouldn't you? Like, why wouldn't you shout out someone else's channel?
Hateful.
It's hateful.
Hateful.
Like, it's almost like you're threatened that they're gonna outgrow you or something. It's like, why?
It's like it would take nothing for you to just say a name and keep it moving.
Thank you.
And see, that's interesting because Lori, I didn't even know you gained so many subscribers just by going over there to that new person's channel.
Yeah, I just got over. Look, I hit 400 the other day, and then I was like, wait, I'm not gonna say nothing yet, because no sooner than I go and put my little 400 subscribers little video up, then somebody will back off and be like, no. But I feel like with me growing them the way I am, I'm really getting to know people and the different subscribers that actually are subscribed. I'm learning them. I mean, I've seen I see Levon with her eyes doing a little weirdo thing. I've talked to Levon up here before. I know these people, and it makes it that much more special. And it's like I got Steady Rock from over there on yours, J Dunn, but I like him, and these people are on my platform now, and I'm knowing them, and that's the best part.
And I Steady Rock from just being on a lot of men's live streams, and I don't get on the StreamYard, but I be over there listening to what they got to say and supporting.
Right.
And he ended up being a content creator that they mentioned. And so I clicked on him and I realized that he was a barber that would legit just go live and cut people's hair. And you just be chatting up in the chat while he at work doing his hair.
Which is cool.
That part, me supporting his channel is what made him start coming over to mine. But
I like him.
That night that he called in, that was the first time he ever did call in.
I know I felt special.
Okay, but J Dunn, I feel like you used my story for content, girlfriend.
What story?
The other night when we were talking about
when QB said I don't like nobody in my refrigerator, I said J Dunn did a whole lot of my story.
Oh, that one.
That was even funny because the man rolled the tape. Rolled the tape came. Richie Rich came.
Yeah, so
where that came from. And since that live, I done caught about 3 or 4 of his lives. And I'm sure that plenty of people done came subscribe to me because they done seen me in Richie Rich chat. All because of you and Richie Rich arguing on my live.
Oh my Lord.
He was like, you are mean. Well, I said, I ain't mean. He was cooking in my fridge in my stove, eating my food.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about you and your food. Nobody better not come between her food, and her refrigerator, and her stove. Matter of fact, when you stay over tonight, just do your job and please go home right after.
Remember, I kicked the man out my house because he cooked food in my house and I asked me.
Wow.
Are you serious?
No, I'm serious.
LeVon found some water. I hope she got some for all us.
It's a true story, Rebel. It's a true story.
What did he burn your pot or something? I mean, what happened?
He was there eating her food.
I was divorcee with 2 kids, and my kids going with their dad for the weekend, and I had this guy come over, and we did the thing, we grown, and next morning he was cooking my hamburgers for himself and didn't ask me, and so after he finished his hamburger, I kicked him out.
And this is the thing, Rebel. So she called into my StreamYard talking about this, not knowing that it's straight men in my bushes that's like, hold on, drop the link. And it was a man named Richie Rich that I didn't even know would be up in my chat or in my channel. And I dropped the link, and he came on there, and he was like, what? And that was a funny laugh because him and Andrew had words about. He said if he done been there and he done spent the night and he wake up hungry, a brother gotta eat. That's what he said.
And I said, not. You should have asked me.
Not my food.
Not my food. That's me and my kids' food.
Yep, that's exactly what she said.
And Rebel, he cooked 2 hamburgers for himself. He didn't cook.
Wow.
He didn't cook.
Oh, now that's where he screwed up at right there. Because I thought he was going in there cooking like if you would have told me, I'm thinking that he went in there and cooked your breakfast for you or something, and you just didn't like him going in your kitchen, but he cooked something for himself.
Yes, and I kicked him out after he ate them hamburgers. I kicked him out. I said, I never talk to that nigga again.
And Richie Rich said, "What the hell is wrong with that? The brother hungry."
Yeah, and I was like, because he's selfish. You selfish. Only thing about yourself.
Oh my God.
Rebel, I was tired because I was working 2 jobs at the time, so I was tired.
And then she had just did her
so
3rd job.
Was gonna irritate you.
Yep. And she had just got off her 3rd job. And he was standing in the kitchen cooking that 3rd job.
Well, no. I think I was mad because he was cooking and didn't make nothing for me. He could have made me some. I'm just saying.
Her food. Then in addition to that, I didn't want no hamburgers. Now you done cook 4 of my hamburgers.
So I kicked him out, and Jay Dunn did a whole lot about my true story. Okay.
And kicked him out. God dang! Talk about rough.
It was just amazing to me how many men wanted to have their own contribution to this. Or excuse me, wait, Andrea had to come on there and offended these men. That story.
Yep, sure
They told me I was an angry black woman. I'm hateful, mean, don't want to cook. I was like, wait a minute. He was at my apartment, my food.
See, it was that my food thing.
Shoot. So yeah,
that was the problem.
And that was another thing that Rich Rich said. Rich Rich said, well, hell, if that brother don't put in all that work, fix him a hamburger.
He sure did.
I was tired. Okay.
Well, that's because you got off your 3rd job. Don't blame it on him.
I was tired, shoot.
Mm-hmm.
I kicked my boyfriend out when we was dating. He came one day. He came to the house like late, and he was like, "It's cold in here." He was British, and he's British, and it was cold in here. He turned my fan off. I was mad with him. I said, "Oh hell no! Good night." I kicked him out.
See. It's just there's no winning with her.
Oh yeah, Rebel. I'm looking at Levon comment. Rebel. So that conversation
Hey, German lady.
Hey, German lady. That conversation between Andrea and Richie Rich ended up leading to the discussion of exes having keys to your place for the
Yes.
Because then DP Nice came on and was giving her point of view about exes and different things. It ended up being a good live.
Yes, it was.
Sparked out because of Andrea and this story about this man not being able to put hamburgers in it. She was mad and she put them out.
Can't cook hamburgers in my kitchen. My hamburgers. Andrea is very territorial.
Okay.
Little Levon said at least Andrea did let him finish his food when she kicked him out, though.
Oh, and Rebel, let me tell you what he did. Rebel, he left his jersey for me to put it in the dry cleaners. I let that motherfucker on the bed and called him the next day and said, I ain't put this shit in the garbage. You better come and get it or go in the garbage can.
Oh, not the $80 jersey.
And you want me to pay to put it in dry cleaners?
Yes. I said,
Negro, please.
I said, who do you think I am? I said, and actually, he was my brother's helper. Okay, so he was my brother's helper. And I called my brother. I said, he mistreated
Andrea sleeping with the help.
I called my brother. I said he mistreated me. My brother said, "What did he do?" I said he was eating my kids' food. He left his jersey over here.
Wow. Boy, the shade of it, all that dirty bastard.
Yes, I called my and that was my older brother. I called my older brother and told him my brother said he got fired next week for messing with my sister wrong.
Oh my God. You got him fired too.
Yes, I told my brother what he done to me. Shoot, don't mess with me. I tell my brother.
Oh my gosh. And it ain't but 800 of y'all.
That's all. Huh?
Dang. That poor guy. I bet you he'll never eat meat again.
Shoot, he should never be come to my dad's house eat my food.
Yeah, we found that out. There is no food safe. Man, talk about
y'all. Look, y'all, it's 1:09 and I'm in and out and gonna be falling into a coma pretty soon.
Look, and it's 1:09 there, it's 2:09 here.
It's 11 o'clock here, 11 o'clock 10. I'm about to turn in too.
Yes.
Bye, guys. Good night. It's been fun.
It's been well, y'all.
Yes.
I enjoyed
it. Look, okay. Levon said you talking about kissing and telling. Yeah, she kissed and told it, didn't she? She kissed and told that ass to leave.
It's been a long time. But we're going to have to do this again. We have so much fun with you.
Of course, and I did not fall asleep on
anyone.
I
do have fun with y'all.
Yeah, you are always welcome. And if you want to wake up any of your mods, we don't mind doing a mod break. Your mod's going to be like, God dang it.
I'm gonna know your age, Rebel, at FIK show. Okay, Rebel.
Wow. Oh, and she is baby. I'm telling you, I'm 27 to 35.
Wow, you got 8 different years to work with.
I'm gonna see your driving license, okay, Rebel?
I'm gonna have it's gonna be in my bosom.
Okay, he already all up in the middle of the night, naked in the bed.
Hey, y'all, I'm about to get out of here too, because y'all know that in about 5 hours I gotta come on here yelling.
Oh yeah, you
good night,
do.
Good night, Big J. Good night,
when you give me, because you just give me. If you be like, when I come on, can you be like, I'm ready to go in, Rebel. I'm finna stay just like try to build a slow build up.
Okay.
This is for Rebel, and good morning, everyone else.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
All right.
I know you have to sing.
Oh,
She gotta wake up. I think she just want to mess with folk in the morning.
Cause she be singing. I heard her singing. I said, okay, see, that's where that high note be coming from, right there.
That's that grown ass man high note.
I know. What can I say, Laurie? What can I say?
More than 10 words. I will put that out there again. More than 10 words.
Yeah, but it's always good talking to you. It's always good talking to Laurie. But yeah, I'll see y'all on the flip side.
You as well.
Right, y'all.
I will see you guys sometime tomorrow when I surfaces.
All right, peace.
Peace, guys. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us this evening. We appreciate it. Yeah, and I was talking to the chat. Go on with your naked self.
Bye.
You guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your night and have a beautiful morning. I do not plan on surfacing until noon, but love you guys. I'll see you next time.